We gon' make a beat. 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 Ooh, make. Oh my gosh, go live, go live. All right, all right. Look, bro. This is what we gonna do. Do 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 do. Uh. What up? We live. We live. Hey. I'm just messing around. We live right now, though. I don't know. I just had this idea. I was making it. I wanted to do this. But yo, get in here, man. Submit your music. Submit your music. Nero.fan. Hey. Submit to Nero.fan. What up? What's up? What up? Hey, everybody come in. Everybody come in right now. Critique Fridays. I'm just messing around. What up, y'all? What's good, y'all? What is good, y'all? I am back from Nashville. Nashy Nash. You know what I'm saying? I am live right now. Today is October 10th. Sheesh. October 10th, y'all. Who's in the chat, y'all? Who's in the chat? Let me know if you're in here. Young Drew, what's good? JT Sosi, is that how you say your name? He said, how do you say your IG name? OB, it's been a minute. Hey man, appreciate you tuning in. If you're here, those who are here fully at, what up, man? What up? You were there? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. There was like, everybody was there, dog. Everybody was there, sir. It was an event for sure. Yeah, man. I was, it was crazy. It was crazy, that's for sure. And I had a good time. Got to talk to a lot of people. It was cool. Dope experience. If you are a musician, I would definitely, tap in to. If you are if you are a Christian artist, go to the Doves at least once. Like for real, it's actually a dope experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, what up, EDM producer here? What's up, man? Check it out. If y'all are just tuning in. The queue is wide open. I didn't promote this week. I just got back from Nashville yesterday. Literally drove in like it was a 10-hour drive. So I drove in last night. You know, we were on the road. We stopped somewhere and then continued the journey. It was pretty crazy, man. It was a crazy journey for sure. My wife doesn't like road trips. I do, driving wise. Like she'll fly, but she won't. She doesn't like driving. But I like driving. I like driving. So I didn't mind it so much. OBJ came as well. It was pretty dope. Um, uh, you want to tag? Hey, if you want to beat tag, I make them. So you can hit me up. I charge to make beat tags. I'm not gonna just make you a beat tag right now. I'd make a dope beat tag for you though. I make a lot of dope beat tags. So if you're trying to get a beat tag, let me know. But I'll say this. It was a dope experience. Really, really cool time. My birthday, I to be honest, I didn't do nothing on my birthday. like my wife got me some Pokemon cards. That was cool. But I didn't do anything for my birthday. And yeah, it's tough, man, because I don't got a lot of friends where I live. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a lot of friends where I live, so it's kind of like difficult to celebrate with people when there's not really people around to celebrate with. It's kind of sad. It sounds kind of sad, but it is what it is. I'm not really tripping. I felt like before I was a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like now I'm kind of used to it, like not being a big thing. Like back home, we used to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Like in San Antonio, we are critiquing music. So if you are trying to submit your music, submit it right now. Nero.fan/CritiqueFridays. You can use the QR code to join as well. But yeah, we're tapping in. I was making a little beat. I was having a little bit of fun earlier. And yeah, man. So if you are on IG, you can come over to YouTube. YouTube, what's goody? Shout out to the YouTube family. I see y'all. If y'all are just tuning in, please like, subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. You feel me? My man said, when I blow up, I'm going to get you some bread. That's cute, bro. That's cute. Yeah, but like I said, I don't got like. And by the way, what up, Bars and Beats? I thought you were gonna be at the Doves, bro. I for sure thought like there was a lot of like people that were there in general, and it was cool. It was cool. I got to see like I was definitely dressed up. It was dope. It was a little vibe. So it was fun, man. I had a lot of fun. It was dope to experience the show in itself was crazy. I didn't expect a Christian award show to be that cool. It was really dope. It made you feel like you were it made you feel like you were at the Grammys for real. Like it was crazy. You know what I mean? And it was like everybody who was any type of Christian music artist was there for sure. My favorite performance. It was tough. I think let me see. There was some crazy performances. I mean, it sucks because I wish I would have stayed for Jelly Roll's performance because I was telling my wife, I was like, if we don't get out of here right now, we're gonna be stuck in traffic for like an hour, because that's how packed it was. So, when we were leaving, I heard Jelly Roll on stage. I was like, ah, man. But it is what it is. But I think their performance was probably the best from what I was seeing and everything. It was like, dang, like the whole rain coming down and everything like that. It was crazy. And then Fred Hammond did an incredible job. He killed it. The most crazy one, I think, might have been who was it? Somebody had fire. I forgot who it was. They had like fire just. It was at the beginning of the show. Torrin Wells did an amazing like mini sermon. It was really fire. And then I would say Lecrae's. Here's what I feel. I feel like Lecrae's performance was a moment for Christian hip hop for some reason. Like it just felt like a moment because I was there, and you know it was interesting, man, because you have everybody there from Christian music, and you can just it was interesting, man. Like shout out to Hovey, by the way. He did a dope speech, but from Christian music, when people would perform, there were certain people that would like stand up and like cheer, you know what I'm saying? So like you had Carrie Job up, people were like, you know, almost everybody was standing. I don't think I was standing, but there was a lot of people that was standing. And then when Fred Hammond performed, like everybody was standing. CeCe Winans performed, everybody was standing. But when Lecrae performed, it was like the only people that stood up, pretty much. I'm not gonna say the only, but the majority of people that stood up were all Christian hip hop artists, and it felt like we were just in the room, and it was like I saw everybody that I knew, like Miles Minnick, I saw Hovey, I saw Anike, Ace, from Reach Records. I saw a lot of people that I knew, and I was like, yo, we are the only ones standing up. So I stood up, and even where I was sitting, like the people behind me weren't standing up. There was not really anybody standing up, and I'm like, sheesh, they really didn't like us, huh? But here's the thing, I'm not gonna say they didn't like us, but you know, it kind of gives that feeling. Like I'm like, man, what y'all got against us? Really? What do y'all not like Christian hip hop, or is it Lecrae, or I don't know? But it was interesting to see that it was like the people that were standing up were Christian hip hop, and it was cool to see us in the building though. That was dope. That was like, for me, it was a moment personally. I was just like, yo, we're here. Like we're here. It's not just them anymore. It's not just gospel. It's not just CCM. It's like all of us. It's like Christian hip hop is here. And, you know, there was a lot of Christian hip hop nominations. A lot of my friends got nominated. A few of my friends won. That was really fire and dope. So, the fact that I got nominated too was dope. So, you know, it was a dope time. And yeah, I feel like we did make an imprint there. I feel like we really did. And you can tell who didn't want us there. You could just tell. Like I was there and I was like, y'all really don't like that we're on the red carpet right now. Y'all don't like that, you know, we're performing up on stage. Y'all don't like that we're winning some of these awards. I could tell. It wasn't the Doves, right? Because the Doves is the one who nominated us. But it was more so people in the building, like audience and other artists and stuff like that. I was like, I see it. I see you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it felt like. John Littrow, what's up, man? He said, I don't understand why a lot of Christians still hate on CHH. Like, bruh, it's 2025. We've been here for way too long, and you still be hating. And here's the thing: is that I don't know if it's just hating, because I define hating as like when you hate on something or hate on somebody, you want what they got, or you're not content in general, right? I don't know what it is. It feels like they don't like us. I don't know. Like I said, I was in the building. I was watching like everybody's expressions and stuff like that, and reactions to when like Lecrae performed, or when Jackie Hill was like announcing a winner, or when certain artists won, awards. No Big Deal actually got a big round of applause, which was really, really dope. Um, but it was just interesting, man. It was an interesting thing to watch, like people single us out, because that's what it felt like in some ways. It felt like Christian hip hop was being singled out, and it felt like somebody told me this. I'm not gonna say who it was, but somebody was like, "Yo, it feels like when." Like the big brother gives the little brother a controller that's unplugged and like, here you go. That's what it felt like. It felt like we were being treated like that. Shout out to Hyrick. Is it Hyrick? Bro, I keep forgetting how to pronounce your name, bro. But it felt like oh, it's the same price, Nate. I'm waiting for people to submit. It's like wide open right now. We're going to just do the critiques. So if y'all are trying to critique or get your song critique and a chance at our playlist, if we hit 16 submissions tonight, I will give out $200 cash. Like, that's a given. If you submit tonight and we hit 16 submissions, we've been doing it like almost every Friday already. We've been giving out $200. If we get more submissions, we can probably give out more. But for sure, if we get 16 submissions, I will give out $200. If we get 32 submissions, I'll give out $400. So you guys can submit your music right now. Tap in with us, man. It'd be dope to have you guys. But yeah, it felt like that. It did feel like we were being treated like the little brother that we just give. That the older brother gives a controller that's unplugged. Here, you can play. And the whole time we're thinking we're going to play, or we're playing, but it's really just them. And that's what it honestly felt like. But it was too like, how do I explain this? It was too noticeable, bro. Like, you just noticed it. If you were part of our industry in Christian hip hop, you can see it. You can notice it. Everybody that I knew was like talking about it, and it was just like, okay. I love the Doves. Like, thank you for nominations. It's pronounced like Eric. Oh, Eric. Oh, that's how you. I'm tripping, bro. My bad, dog. It's Air and then Rick. My bad, dog. Hey, come over to YouTube, dog. Come over to YouTube. I'm the youngest in my family, so I know how that feels. But like, it's crazy though, because when you're little, you think you're playing, but like, we're adults and we see it. It's like, bro, was this like, oh, participation type stuff? Like, did you just like put us in here? Because the people that won, praise God, congratulations. I am not envious at all, but it was like the same people. Like, shout out Cece Winans. She's an amazing singer, amazing performer, but she won. Toby Mac, he won. It was like, oh yeah, who won last year? Well, they won this year. And that's what it felt like. Bars and Beats, what'd you say? You said, bro, I don't know if they're hating or if they associate with our genre with something they can't relate to, black culture. So I wonder if there's hints of racism and prejudice and pride. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's we live in a world today that I wouldn't put it past anybody. We live in a society today where I wouldn't put it past anybody. So I feel like honestly, I feel like sheesh. I feel like it was just interesting to see in person. Because I've talked about this. I've talked about this in the past about, the BET Gospel Awards or was it the Stellar Awards? But seeing it at the Doves, right, was like, wow, they really, because there was just a lot that I saw that I was like, okay, don't get me wrong, it was a dope experience. I would definitely go again, but it was just an interesting thing to see certain things. Like you can see and feel tension in the room between certain people and certain people groups. And when certain people would win, who would clap and who would stand when certain people would, perform and all that stuff. So it was interesting to see all that, witness that in person, and kind of be like, just watching, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, wow, this is crazy. But one of the most beautiful parts during the award show was Torrin Wells. Oh my gosh. Like, I wasn't following him before, and I've heard his name so many times, but I just never really followed him or heard his music or anything like that. But he was hosting, and there was a moment where he just pretty much started preaching. He actually did a dope introduction. It was really, really beautiful. But like, the most beautiful part for me was his like mini sermon, and he talked about how we are all here in this room, and he was like, everybody has different views. Like everybody here has different views and perspectives on things. He goes, it doesn't matter if you're right or left. And it was like, the way he said that, I was like, oh, dang, I'm glad you said that. Like, it doesn't matter if you're like, and he wasn't even talking political, but it was like hints, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, it doesn't matter if you're right. It doesn't matter if you're left. It doesn't matter if any of these things, because we're here to preach the gospel. We're here for one thing, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, wow. When he said that, I was like, thank you for saying that. Thank you for making that statement, because mad people are in here, and we know who's in here. We know some of these artists came from Arizona, and we know this, but man, it was a dope thing to just see him be like, we're focusing on this. Like, we need to focus on making disciples and focus on, like, it was dope. And he's like, he goes, when we are divided, we aren't, we're not representing Jesus. He goes, when we're united though, he goes, we make noise. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, that's fire. Like, thank you for saying that. And, bro, it was just that right there. Like, I love the fact that there's other people involved, that it's just not a certain, like, you can see the Doves is changing in certain ways. Like, because before, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, dang, they only want this, they only want that, and they only want this type of people, and they only want this type of people. But it was dope to see, like, it was dope to see that there's a change, there's a shift happening. So I love that. Shout out to the Doves. I definitely want to go back, and I definitely want to get nominated and actually win. So the Doves are streaming right now, I think, on TBN. I got nominated for 2 awards. We didn't win, but we won, right? Because we got nominated. I think we lost one of them to like Toby Mac, and we lost the other one to Hovey. So shout out Hovey. He actually won a Dove tonight. It was dope. We definitely, it was dope too, because like when he won, I was just like, yeah. And knowing that like I guess it didn't hit me like, oh yeah, I'm nominated too and we could win right now. But when he won, I just cheered. I was just like happy because I was like, yo, we like, I felt like we all won still. And when like we ended up going to like the Reach Records after party because they had like an after party, and we celebrated him. Like we celebrated Hovey, we celebrated Lecrae, we celebrated because Lecrae performed, and then we celebrated Anike, we celebrated everybody else that was involved, like Kevin Hackett, RJV. It was everybody that was just involved, like with these projects and stuff. So, yeah, it was really dope. It was dope to see like all of Christian hip hop there too, because everybody was there. It was like Indie Tribe and RMG and RMG Amplified and Reach Records. I met Alexander for the first time, and we chopped it up a little bit. And he was like, "Yeah, I know who you are." I was like, "Oh wow, that's dope, man." It was really cool. It was a cool time. Miles Minnick was there, so like everybody was there. We all chopped it up, and yeah, it was a good time, man. It was a really good time. But what's the deal? What are people submitting? Unheard music? Yes, we are submitting unheard music, or you can submit music that dropped today. It doesn't matter. But we are critiquing tonight, okay? I'm gonna be reviewing some music. I want to review the next people that could get Dove Awards, bro. Like, for real talk. It's opportunity like this, right? It's opportunities like this that end up possibly putting you in those type of rooms and positions. And I noticed that because like we had these types of conversations while we were there, and I was talking to like a lot of different people, and they were like, "Yo, like what you do with Critique Fridays is such a dope thing that introduces artists into the space." Because it's true, like the people that I saw that got nominated to, some of them came from Critique Fridays. I saw one performing on stage at the award show that came from Critique Fridays and has submitted before. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's a dope thing to have Critique Fridays. I love that we can introduce people into the CHH world. And I love when you guys submit because, new people are listening all the time. You'd be surprised who actually goes back and watches replays and stuff like that. I always see it. But yeah, how was y'all's week? How was y'all's week? Man, I gotta use the bathroom. I didn't even have to urinate. Let me check PayPal real quick as well. Kingdom Jacodo, what's up, dog? I was making a beat earlier too, and it was cute. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody I saw there. Everybody that it was dope. It was a dope time. I really love Nashville a lot. I think Nashville is really dope. Yeah. Who's in here, man? Talk to me, chat. Who's in here? We got people on. Hey, Twitch. What's up? We got people on Twitch right now? What's good? Wow. I've never seen the Twitch numbers past 1. But we got 5, which is dope. We got 2 and 1 Twitch, and then 3 in my Twitch. Shout out to those who are on my Twitch. If you're on Twitch, show some love. Are we on TikTok right now? Oh yeah, we are on TikTok right now. I keep forgetting about TikTok. Who's on TikTok? Tiki-Taki. What up, TikTok? If you're just passing through, so am I. Let's see. I got the mic and everything. What up, Ryan? Where's the submission link at? Yeah, so you can submit through the QR code right here, or you can just submit to Nero.fan/CritiqueFridays. All right. yeah, that was my week. I got some new cards as well. Some new Pokemon cards. How do you feel about the Spawn plugin, Obi? The Spawn plugin? I haven't heard of that plugin yet. What's the Spawn plugin? Let me look. Is it a free download? Oh, you can make melodies. It's like a shorter way to make melody. Oh no, it's not free. It's like $100. Um, so generate unique melodies in second that no one else has access to. All sounds are 100% royalty free, compatible with any DAW, 14-day money back guarantee. Is this the actual link? So like, okay, so it works with FL Studio. So it's just, you can make melodies with it, right? This plugin is literally the cheat code. Okay. Interesting. What up? What up? It's an AI. Oh, it's AI. I should have known. I should have known. I mean, have you used it yet, Nate? Obi, I'm officially 20 now, bro. I feel old. Don't. You're not old at all. Not one bit. This fool. Hey, what up? Hey, if you... What up? I just realized who that was. What up, Eric? If you are on Instagram, come over to YouTube. We have way more people over here, and we just vibing right now, waiting for more people to get in here. So if you are on, if you can stay in the rooms that y'all are in, that's cool. But if you are on, if you are on Instagram, it's just a better vibe on YouTube, to be honest with you. Have you heard of Reconcile? Yes, that's the homie. That is the homie. That is the homie. Nahami. Yeah, man. I just seen him at Holy Smoke. He was there. But it's completely customizable. That's what's fire. I've used it and have gotten some cool ideas, honestly. Instead of scrolling through Splice without direction, it sparks ideas like crazy. And it sometimes be giving fire melodies. Sometimes you say, sometimes, or like, because this thing was saying like all the time, talking about my name Obi. JCC Killer. No, I was good. Yeah, man. I got some texts, Eric. I got some texts from people. You know, they're all, it is what it is. I expected it. It came with it. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting not to get a text. And it sometimes be given. Oh yeah, I already read that. I said that about Twitch, and sure enough, check it out. If you are on Instagram though, come over to YouTube channel, Rapzilla. Tap in with us there. If you are new to the channel, like and subscribe and smash that follow button, whatever you want to call it. And if you want to submit your music, we are listening and reviewing some music. I got a few, like just 2 people that submitted so far. Kind of want to get the ball rolling, but I want to at least get a couple more so I can actually start critiquing stuff. I don't want to sit here and just critique 2. So, but I will say this: if we get 16, I will give out. If we get 16 submissions, I'm giving out $200 tonight, and y'all could use that to buy a beat for me. I say like a cool 70%. It's definitely not a 1-click wonder, but maybe like 3-click wonder. But like, that's cool. I don't mind it. I'm just saying, I'm wondering, because here's the thing. When I get on Splice, I don't think I've ever not found something dope and like chopped it up and Like I've always found something to start an idea. You know what I'm saying? Like I have downloaded so many things that from Splice that are just sitting on my computer and I haven't even touched them yet. And I have yet to hear anybody use these things. I really dig, bro. I dig. Like a lot of people, like when you go and look for melodies on Splice as a producer, I feel like a lot of people go to like the most popular, or they go to trap. If they're looking like, yeah, I wanna make a trap melody, like they go strictly to trap. And it's like, okay, well that's your problem, because everybody's probably gonna have that makes trap music. Like the typical YouTube beat maker, even certain beat makers that I've heard where a lot of people are using their beats, I'm like, yo, these are just like the most popular sounds right now. What up, Lee Green? Big Lee in the building. But when you actually do a deep dive and really take your time and explore Splice properly and like know what to type in, and don't just look at hip hop genres if you're making trap music. Like I look through EDM. Hey John, thank you, man. Thank you for the super skip, bro. I appreciate you. Super. That's dope. Thank you for that. But Lee, my big boy Lee. What's up, dog? I think the idea, it's cool knowing no one is using the same melody whatsoever. I guess it's more of the hand played feel and experience without it taking as much. I get you, yeah. But I think like I said, it's also how you search sounds. Like when you search sounds through through Splice, it's like you're bound to hear the things that people are putting out. But like I said, it's like there's times that it's happened to me, of course, where somebody's used the same thing and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change this up. But it's also happened to where I'm like, yo, I've heard like a lot of the stuff that I have on Splice, not a lot of people have. Like they have yet to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's sounds that I really deep dive and I chop up, and some people, like when they see me produce and stuff, when I do studio sessions with people, they're like, how did you turn that into that? And I'm like, that's just the way my brain works. Like it really does. John, thank you, dog. I appreciate you. Let me get a few more in here on the queue before I start. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to get in here, go ahead, submit right now to Nero.fan/CritiqueFridays or hit the QR. I feel like the lighting is weird right now. Or yeah. Let me tap in with that. Bruh, I gotta pay. I gotta go pay. Y'all ever who's seen what's it called? Okay, I like the darker tone. Who's seen there we go. I kind of like this one a little bit more. But anyways, who's seen, what's it called? Forrest Gump. If you've seen Forrest Gump, you know that scene where he like drinks all the Dr. Peppers and he's like, I must have had me 16 Dr. Peppers. Okay, I fixed my color. Because I was like, man, I'm looking pale in this mug. But he's like, I must have had 16 Dr. Peppers. And he's like, they're like, he goes and meets the president, and the president's like, how do you feel, son? He's like, I gotta go pay. And he's like, I gotta go pay. It's funny. Chris Walker says, look up G. Craig. I'm not, dude. Listen, bro. I'm gonna be 100% with you. Look up G. Craig Lewis Heretic. That dude is off, bro. He's off. Don't listen to him. Respectfully. All right.
Respectfully.
I'm just saying, man. Like I've had my encounters with the G. Craig Lewis stuff like years ago, and it's old. It's not biblical. What he's saying, pulling stuff out of context, and yeah. But you don't have to call yourself a Christian hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying? Um, but because he's like, it's a cultural thing and culture that like, bro, no, stop. Hey, by the way, my pops and I did a show with EGR and Tommy Zuko. Hey, that's what's up, dude. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Nate, bro. G. Craig been debunked. This is facts. Facts. Where's B Way when I need him? You know what hip hop means, right? It means when you hip, you hop. It's a joke. It's a joke. But yo, if you are on Instagram, come over to YouTube. If you are trying to submit your music, do that right now. I'm gonna go pay. Bro. Yo, I saw this dude. His name is Pastor Leviticus. Have y'all heard of him? Yo, this dude is funny, dog. All right. Careful, Pastor. Be careful, Pastor. Bro, hold up. I need to find this dude. Pastor Leviticus. I think that's his name. Yeah, that's his. Yes, that's it. Pastor Leviticus. Bro, this dude is hilarious. He is so funny. And he be on some real stuff sometimes, and then there's times most of the time he's just like hilarious. I went to I went to Walmart. I frequently go there. Oh my gosh. Where is it at? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yo, this dude, I really gotta see if this is it. I don't think this is it. Oh, looks important. No, that's not it. This dude be eating like, he has like the funniest voice, bro. Hold on, man. I'm gonna find him. I gotta find it, bro. I gotta find it because this is just too good. It's too funny. Hold on. Ah, where is it, dude? Where is it? Hold on. It's not on this channel? Okay. Maybe it's on a different channel. Hold on. I'm almost there. Where's it at? Bro, his hair is funny. It's just that one clip, but there's so many clips, but that one clip that he has where he's like talking about going to Walmart is so funny. Um Hold up. I can't find it. I saw it on Instagram. I gotta like look for it. But anyways, oh, B-Way's here. There he is. I want to get a button that says facts or that's fact. No, I don't know about that. Or what's that, bro? What's that noise? There's like a lot of popular noises I've been wanting to get for my soundboard, and like, bruh, like I need some recommendations or B-Way, could you give me some funny? I know there's one that's like fa fa fa. It's so funny. The fa fa whatever. It sounds like it sounds like what's his name? Goku or something like that. I thought it was like a Goku anime sound. But bro, John is funny, bro. Uh, I gotta find this video now. Like now, I really gotta find it. Where is it? I know where it is on Instagram, but I don't know if I can go to Instagram right now. Oh, I guess I can, but I don't know if I could. Can I change my profile in here without it messing up the stream? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Um, let's see. All right, I'm gonna find it right now. I'm gonna find it right now. Now I'm gonna find it for real. Hey guys, again, if you are trying to submit, go ahead and submit right now. Uh, it is under. I found it. It's under. Go ahead and submit your music to Nero.fan/CritiqueFridays. Do that right now. Let me find it. Oh, it's not gonna let me play it because I turned off the volume for Instagram. Right. Okay. Um is when he's using okay, he has like an orange suit on. Okay. So let me all right. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it and it's gonna be funny and y'all gonna laugh. Y'all better laugh. If not, this was just a waste of time. No, where is it at? I think I just saw it. Is it this one?
I did reunite with one of
Who?
Oh no, it's a different one. Bro. This is annoying.
I went to Walmart. You know, I frequently go there a lot.
Be careful, Pastor. You get a little something on your suit.
I go to the bathroom. I noticed two gentlemen in there. One was an older man, it was a younger man. The dad was teaching the younger boy how to pee pee.
In the public bathroom?
Public bathroom.
Okay.
Out
They
of
Okay.
both was
PP.
basically naked at the urinal. Him teaching the younger boy how to pee pee. And I'm thinking to myself, I said, you know, who taught him how to pee pee? Because that's Mardi Gras style. That's an abomination. It's always one young man out of a group that strips naked at the urinal. Every man know that's a cardinal sin. to be in there, and I rebuke both of them out of there. What are you ushering that young man into, sir? What are we teaching? The Bible said he called the old because we're wise, but he calls the young because they're strong. Where is the wisdom in that fella? I told him, you get out of here. Y'all get out of here. And I called management, and they had me arrested. I went to Walmart. You know, I frequently go there a lot.
Bro, this bite.
Be careful.
What?
You get a little-
I rebuked them. I said, y'all get out of here. And I contacted management and they arrested me. Bro, that video, I laugh at that video all the time, dog. Like, it's pretty funny. It's hilarious. Yo, shout out to everybody that's submitting right now. I see y'all. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna get started in like let's get 2 more submissions and we'll get started. Let's do 2 more submissions and we'll get started. Bro, it's so funny, dog. Like, and then I started following him and he's just got some funny stuff. I thought it was really hilarious. But yeah, check him out. Pastor Leviticus. I haven't seen anything crazy yet, so disclaimer: if anything pops up, that's not my fault. Like it was just, it's funny. I go to the stall, bro. The way he said, he's like, there was 2 gentlemen in there, and the older one and the younger one. The older one was teaching the younger one how to pee. Why did he say that? How to pee? Bro, that's hilarious, dog. I thought that was so funny. I was laughing so hard. But yeah, we're getting spammed on Twitch. But check it out. I'm gonna give me like, yo guys, can y'all give me 1 minute, 2 minutes, because I gotta go pay. Are you taking requests? No, we are not doing requests. We are doing submissions. If you are trying to submit, we're doing reviews. That's that fatherhood. He's like, but why was he like, what? But he's not lying though. I have seen that. Still, grown men in the bathroom. When you walk in, you just see cheeks. And I'm like, bro, why are you like 20, 30 something and you got your pants all the way to the floor at a urinal? Like, that's wild. Pants all the way to the floor, pants and underwear all the way to the floor at a urinal is insane. It's insane. It's just, he said it was, every man knows that's a cardinal sin. Oh, that's hilarious though. I ain't gonna lie. It just like, yeah, it's insane, bro. What? Why? All right, y'all, do me a favor. Submit y'all songs. We're gonna start in like 2 more submissions. So as soon as y'all get we get 2 more submissions in, I'm gonna start the critiques. Do me a favor, do that. I do. All right, Nate. I hope not, bruh. That'd be insane, dog. If you did something like that. I'm just looking up some stuff real quick. All right. First time submitting. Appreciate you, Daniel. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Go ahead and submit right now. That's who's up right now, coming up. So do me a favor. Submit Nero.fan /CritiqueFridays. There it is. It is Nero.fan / Critique Fridays. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Actually, let's there we go. Yes, sir. We back. Woo! All right, we back. I'm vibing right now. Again, I'm waiting for some submissions. Let's get started soon. Let's go. I actually got my man B-Way. Bro, do you make these like on your phone or what? That's crazy. He just sent it to me. I like that button. Let's rock with it. If there's any more sounds from my soundboard that y'all think I should have, let me know or clip it for me and then send it to me. Ableton? Really? I just realized my wife's not home yet. She was out with OBJ. I'm like, yo, where you at? I got it. I got it, chat. Weird. Oh, wow. I just hear like in the beat, I'm hearing like details now. It's crazy. All right, let's go. Where is my stream deck? There it is. What should I change out? We'll get rid of that one. I like that one, but we'll get rid of it. I feel like the other one, we already have like one like that. You know what I'm saying? So. Let's go with facts. All right, let's turn that down. Facts. Still a little too loud. Facts. That's better. Let's go with 50. All right. Thank you, B-Way. Facts. Yes, sir. It looked like a great week. Yeah, I'm back. I just got back last night. And yeah, I didn't win, but I'm totally fine with it. I felt like Christian hip hop won that night. It was dope. But yeah, shout out to No Big Deal, man. Like it was dope to actually see. It was dope to just be able to be nominated because of him. So shout out to No Big Deal for working with me. Real talk, and believing in my production. Like when that happens, you gotta stick with those people. Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter to me. It like when they did. Here's the thing. Like when they announced the winner, I wasn't like mad. I was just like, yo, shout out to, because it was my friend that won too. So I think like I love the fact that I feel like God worked with me on that a long time ago, where I just don't get mad about that stuff anymore. And I think a lot of it had to do, like, he dealt with me during the beat battle. Like, I think God really dealt with me early on in my walk about when people win, like, and I don't. I think a lot of it definitely in 2014, I think I remember feeling the way I felt. Like I felt like I was just worshiping God on stage. And I'm not trying to sound super spiritual. I'm really am not. I'm being dead serious. I remember at the beat battle, I was praying, and I remember like at one point I felt like it was just tunnel vision. I didn't see. There was like over maybe 1,000 people in the room, maybe a little bit less. No, it was about 1,000 people because it was at Crossover Church, and they have a pretty big church. So it was about 1,000 people maybe in the crowd, and I remember distinctly like I went on stage. I had just finished praying, and I was like crying out to God and backstage, and I just remember walking out on stage, and I remember I was like praying. My biggest prayer was, God, let me perform to you. I don't care if I win or not. Like, I just want to perform to you. Like, please watch me perform. And that's that. I remember praying that, and I went out there. I remember like being super confident. And like, I remember when I played one of my beats, I felt like there was nobody in the room. And I felt like, cause there's like a light that was like shining in my face, but I could still see the crowd. But in that one moment, I felt like it was just me and God. And it literally felt like there was nobody in the room. And I remember like, it plays back in my mind a lot because it was a moment that I felt like I had with the Lord personally. And I just remember like performing, and I remember like closing my eyes and opening them, and I just see like the light, and it was just like tunnel vision, bro. Like I felt like there was nobody in the room, and it was just me and God. And Like I ended up winning during that time, right? But it was like after that I started to learn like about identity, right? And I was like, I'm just me, like I'm Obi. And I feel like God kind of showed me like this music stuff, it can go. Like at any moment, it could like I can lose my hearing. I could, you know, lose my hands. I could whatever it is, but at the end of the day, am I gonna still praise the Lord? Like, yes. Like most definitely. Why would I not? You know what I mean? So I know for a fact like God really like worked on me with that a lot early on in my walk because I started seeing other things. I started seeing like even friends of mine were all like, dude, you know, like people talk about you in a great way. They're like, man, I want to meet him. Da, da, da. And my friends are like, but it's so funny because like I just know you, like we're friends, and all these people want to like talk to you, but like we're just friends. And I'm like, that's weird. That about like all this other things, but I agree with him. Like I was like, yeah, like I don't see myself any higher than you or anybody. Like I feel like I'm just me, and I try to enjoy what God has given me. So yeah, I feel like God really dealt with me a lot early on in my walk with identity issues when it comes to like my music stuff. I guess it's because I also had like identity. I did have identity issues, but it was more from church hurt and anxiety and depression and just things in my life that happened, you know. But it wasn't really necessarily anything that had to do with like music and stuff. I felt like God really did a number on my heart. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't click the submission link, guys. You have to go to like Nero.fan /CritiqueFridays. Like you just got to do that. Go there and you can submit through there. I got you, Jakoto. Appreciate you, dog. I'll be praying for you, man. For real. It's tough, man. But you have to yo. Thank you, B-Way. I've been that's what sorry. Jakoto, yes, like I would say it's interesting. Like I said, I got dealt with this like a lot earlier in my Christian walk. I felt like I was like, because real talk, dog, when I started doing music, I literally took like a year. When I got saved in 2010, I took a whole year to not do music. Like I did like a whole fast. And I remember like I was like, I want to know who Jesus is. I want to work on my walk and learn about God, as opposed to like, oh, I got to start making beats. I got to start rapping, like all this type of stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I messed around with production, but I wasn't so quick to want to put it out. But like I took a whole year, dog, like to just know Jesus and like really trust in him and see who Jesus was, man. Because I was like, if I want to do music, I want to know who I'm doing music for. You know what I mean? So there was a lot that God was doing for me that really kind of helped me with that identity crisis. Like, because I started to separate, like, okay, when I do music, like, that's not me. Like, I enjoy it. I love it. I think it's I really feel types of ways when I'm making music and stuff like that. There's a lot of times I'm worshiping. I feel like it's just it is a part of me, but it's not me. Like, it can be stripped away. And I think when you come down to what can be taken away from you and what can, like what can't be taken away from you and what can, I think that's where it lies. Like the where the truth of the matter, like of your faith, really lies. Like, you shouldn't, like, nobody can take away your joy unless you allow it to be taken away. Nobody can take away your faith unless you allow it and you start having faith in something else. Like, in general, I think people have faith all the time, but it depends on what they have faith in, right? Like, you could have faith in that Jesus saved you, or you could have faith that he didn't. And it's crazy. If you think about it, it's like, man, you're going to waste energy and faith in God, and rather than be like, no, I have faith that he isn't going to save me, and I have faith that God isn't real. You know what I mean? Because people think, because I've heard the whole argument with like faith and confidence, and it's like, you understand that the root word for confidence is faith. Fide is like Latin for faith. Con is with faith. If people don't understand that, sometimes it's like, man, when you break down confidence, it's literally another word saying with faith. So when you think about that, it's like, man, when you come down to the heart of the matter, your salvation cannot be taken away. Your salvation, like, Jesus can't take away that Jesus is your identity, because he can't be taken away from you, because he's giving himself to you. The Holy Spirit lives within you. That can't be stripped away from you. If you are truly his, that can't be stripped away from you. Music can be stripped away from you. Your job can be stripped away from you. Your marriage can be stripped away. Your kids can be stripped away. Your bank account can be stripped away. Your house, your cars, anything that you actually like. My shoe collection can get stripped away from me. My love for Pokemon can get stripped away from me. But Jesus Christ will stand forever. Think about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These guys were in fire. Were in a furnace, burning furnace. And yet they were not being stripped away because they had Jesus. Even Jesus lasted through the fire. And the fact that they lasted through that fire was because they were in Jesus. They had faith. Jesus was in them. You get what I'm saying? That is the biggest thing. That is the biggest thing that we got to bank on. If you're not placing your identity in Jesus fully, because you can have wavering faith at times, right? But in those times, you got to remember and root back to the gospel. Jesus died for me, dog. Jesus is my savior. He is inside, like, the Holy Spirit lives inside of me. I have a seat in heaven with God. I have salvation because of Jesus. I have the Holy Spirit running through my veins because of what God has done for me. And when you have that playing in your mind 24/7, or even when you stray away at times throughout the day, or whatever it might be, bringing yourself back and reminding yourself he is a gracious God to forgive. Even for that sin I just committed, he died for that, and I'm still okay. You're still going. I don't know if you watch those videos, but yeah, bro. Yeah. So yeah, man, you gotta be level-headed with that. You gotta root back to Christ. You gotta Remind yourself what you're doing this for. And that's why I love what Torrin Wells was saying at the Doves, man. He killed that joint. Like he said exactly that. He's like, man, this music stuff is great, but we're all here for Jesus. Like he's like, I know we do here what we do, but at the end of the day, it's God. Like it's really God, and that's all that matters. And I'm like, yo, that's so real. He was one of the realest ones there. Like I ended up following him after that because I was like, yo, this dude is real, for real. But yo, okay, I didn't get no more submissions. I don't know what y'all want to do. I'm probably just gonna start playing music and doing these submissions. If you guys want to submit, go ahead and submit right now. Let me I gotta do this because my man B Way just sent me okay. I know which one I'm gonna change. We're gonna do that. And let's Hey, B-Way, is there any way you can let it like echo out? I love that. That's cool. I think I wanna. Can you make it echo out? B-Way, poor favor. All right, real quick. Killing all the attention seeking behavior. I hate to see a lot of these rappers out here masquerading as ministers, but just are addicted to the attention. I mean, isn't that what that is? Like what me and No Big Deal were talking about, or what No Big Deal was saying in the song that I produced for him. And in Mago, No Big Deal says that in the hook, or even just in the first, even in the first part of the lyrics. Let's open up the lyrics so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. He says Christian music or music that Christians use to get they fix just another hit on the of the clicks and views. Like Christian music or music that Christians use to get they fix just another hit of the clicks and views. It's like that, bro. The that statement is so real. The fact that it's like so true and like, man, I posted something, dude. I only got 100 likes or 100 views or whatever it might be. It's like it's got to meet a certain standard for you to be happy or joyful about it. It's like, bro, like I don't post a lot personally because I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like if somebody watches, somebody watches. If somebody it doesn't, somebody it doesn't matter to me. I really don't. I feel like when I post music too and all that, like when I'm dropping songs from my album, it's like, yeah, I want people to hear it, but not because of me. I want people to hear it because of the message that I'm talking about. Like I want like and bro, for real, like I want people to be impacted by this project because it is about what God has done in my life. Like, and you know, that's like my main focus, right? So I don't care about hitting a billboard. I don't care about winning a dove. Like it was cool to get nominated, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't that wasn't like the core of why I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So when you have that all out the window already, like I remember making beats, dog. I remember making beats so early on, and there was mad people telling me like, "Bro, you're really good. How are you not producing for Lecrae, or how are you not doing?" Like this was like my second year making beats, and people were like telling me that, and I'm like, I really don't care. Like, I really, if I work with them, I work with them. If I don't, I don't. I mean, this is why I do Critique Fridays, y'all. Like, I really just enjoy helping others. Like, some people, I was at the Doves, right? And somebody was like, "Ob, when are you gonna put on for yourself?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're all like, "Because, dude, like, they're all like, dude, you put on for everybody else. You put on like for so and such and such. But when are you gonna like just do for you?" And I'm like, I really don't think about it like that. I'm like, I love helping people. I feel like what I'm doing already is what I want to do and putting on already because I'm helping others. Like, I think that to me is the most important thing. I wanted to be a teacher. You know what I mean? Like, that was my biggest thing of what I want. I wanted to be a band director, you know? So when he said that, I was like, I feel like I'm already where I'm at, like what I want to do, you know? And he's like, yeah, but you could do this and you could do that. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I could do it, and I probably am still gonna do it. I'm like nowhere near done. And he's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just started. I'm like, yeah, but it's not even like I'm not even trying to like hit these numbers like that. I'm really not. And it doesn't matter to me like that. Like, I feel like where I'm at is where I'm supposed to be. And if God moves me further, God moves me further. But I feel like right now I'm at where I'm at. Like, I'm great, you know? And I'm as far as like learning music and making better music, I'm nowhere near where I want to be for sure. But like, as far as like when it comes to success or whatever you want to say, like, I feel like I'm very successful right now because I feel like I'm where I'm at with my mind of like wanting to impact people, and I'm able to make music off of. I mean, I'm able to make a living off of my music. Like, I'm able to provide for my wife and my son and my kids. Like, I'm where I'm at, and I'm happy about it. And you know, that's kind of where it is. Yeah, yeah, bro, for real. That's kind of where it is. I love that, dog. Thank you. I love this. This is so dope. Y'all hear it, right? This is so good. This is so good. Thank you, B-Way. Appreciate you, dog. All right. You know what? Let's get it started, bro. Bro, it's so true though, Nate. You're right. I mean, we got to be honest. He says most people come here to get validated, which is a temptation for all of us when it should be critiquing if the message of Christ is clear in a high quality way. But that's where you end up finding that's where I end up getting people that make diss tracks and are bitter and that don't come back to the show or tell others don't go to him. And like, bro, I know people talk because other people tell me. Like, if you talk about me, chances are I already know. Um and like I've learned from one of my mentors, and he's in here, and he said, just play dumb. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I do now. I just play dumb. Like, hey, it was good, bro, because I kill him with kindness. I'm like, hey, like, why am I going to be mad with you? Like, you're not in my head. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But yo, let's get it started, man. It's time.
It's time for Critique Fridays, baby.
Yeah. What up? It's your boy OB. It's your boy OB, aka Ombi Music, aka
It's your grandma's favorite producer.
I'm here. We are doing Critique Fridays. Let's get it started, y'all. And if you are trying to submit, go ahead and submit right now. Go ahead, go to Nero.fan/Critique Fridays. Let's tap in. Let's check this out. We got John Litro. Am I saying your name right, bro? John Litro. I'm always wondering if I say your name correctly, bro. But shout out to John. He's came through here quite a bit already. It's been a while since you submitted last. I think it's maybe like a month or two. But shout out to John. He's back. He has a song called what's it called? Neo John. Okay, I hear you. This song is about revival within myself, but also in the community that we're in as Christians. Sorry, I'm trying to. Also, I upgraded my equipment, so I sound way better now. That's what's up, dog. Yeah, let's go ahead and check this joint out. Shout out to John Litro, his song Neo. Here it is. Let's get it. Is it gonna play? Let's try this again. Huh. Is it my internet? Yo, John, you good with this? Is there a reason it's not playing? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to see why it's not playing. I'm just trying to see what's up, John. It's not letting me play it. I tried saving it. I don't know. Huh. Let's try this again. It's not even coming up for me either. Refresh my tab. Yeah, it's still not working. Johnny boy, what's the deal? Nah, because other stuff is working. Oof. Yeah, like I got other tracks on here. Yeah, like I got other stuff that is on here, and I'm able to play. But John's is not coming up for me. It might be a broken link, John. Bro, I'm gonna send it through email because it's not done syncing. Oh, okay. Looks like he has to set permission, I think, maybe. No, he said that it's not done syncing. So all right, let's figure that out. John, could you send it to onbeatmusicrmg@gmail.com? Or let me know when it's done syncing. I don't want to pass you up though because you paid for a skip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me know, John. Is it done yet? Nope, it's not done yet. Dang, John, what kind of internet you got? Thank you, Corey. Appreciate you. Again, if you are on Instagram, I'm barely reading the comments on Instagram, so come over to YouTube. Tap in with us there. Here. We got quite a few people on YouTube. Appreciate the YouTubers. This beat is clean, bro. Appreciate you, man. Oh, Chris, what up, man? He said play BBL Drizzy for Canada real quick. I'm not gonna get. If I do, then I'm gonna get into a copyright infringement over AI. BBL Drizzy, BBL Drizzy. Where did you email it to? Did you email it to onbeatmusicrmg@gmail.com like I said? Or did you email it to it's annoying. Yeah, I don't see you. This judge says Big Mike the Virgo is requesting your endorsement. That's hilarious. All your beats are dope. Thank you, Chris. John, where did you send it to? Because I don't see it. Or did it finish uploading? No, it hasn't finished uploading either. Wait, did I play? I haven't played this beat for y'all, have I? John, I need the beat, or I need the song. I haven't gotten it in my email. onbeatmusicrmg@gmail.com. Here's the thing. I sent a beat off. I sent a beat to I sent a beat to somebody. I'm not gonna say who, but I sent a beat there and I never heard back. And I hate this because this has happened quite a few times where I sent the beat and they're like, they don't say anything to me, and then time goes by and it's like they hit me and they're like, yo, I want this beat. And I'm like, bro, I already sold the joint. Like, yeah, I did not hear from you. And it's like they hit me back about a few times to like, it's like, bro. What's the beat called? Where's the beat? No, that's not it. Oh yeah, is this beat? I don't think I showed this one to y'all. got you, John. Bro, I love that beat. Shout out to Shuffle Geek. He made the melody and gave me the idea for the drums for sure. But yeah, man. Shuffle Geek made that melody and I was like, yo, that's a dope melody. It just needs better drums and better structure. And I'm like, yeah, I was just feeling the beat. Yeah, I got you, Myron. Where'd you get John from? If your name's Myron. Let's go. We got John Litro with his song Neo John. Let's check it out.
I see a lot of you are mourning. A lot of you are sad right now. A lot of you are upset. But I must inform you that this is not a time of mourning. This is a celebration for a new era. This is a celebration for a new revival. This is a time to wake up, not just individually, but as a body, to unify for the Great Commission. Leave your feelings and emotions at home, cause we ain't catering to any of that anymore. Jesus never did, so why would we?
Having talks with myself about the vision and what I gotta do on the side and all my decisions. Debating if I want a relationship or religion. And then I think about my relations with the religious. Fool's gold as I look on my television. The world telling lies to trick you into submission. It had me for a time. I confess I was a victim till I believe what was written in second notice eviction. It's up now. I want all the smoke, you hear me? I'm clearly off in the spirit, severely giving out injuries. Might burn up if you come near me. Say man if you hear me sincerely. One of the realest, the illest, realest. You get it? Okay, watch what you say. Division ain't the way. The devil making plays. We can't just think it's a phase. I'm standing in the middle, cause yeah, I rock with Lecrae, but I also like Bryson Gray. So what that make me a lame? It's cool, see? What you gon' do to me? What you gon' sue me? What you gon' shoot me? See, I've been a rebel, this what I'm accustomed to do. My Lord and Savior, he got killed for walking in truth. I needed some God time so he could renew my mind. He opened up my eyes to things which I was blind. And as I'm being refined, that's one thing that I'm reminded. The dead can come back to life, but first it must be revived. Neo John.
So I guess y'all kinda get where we going with this one. Neo John, it's a new era. Not just for me, not just for you, but for all of us. It's a new times, new revival. And God is raising up voices. The only question is, will you be that voice? Cause I will.
Yo, all right, John Litro with his song Neo John. Neo John chat. What are you saying? I see a lot of people's comments right now. So shout out to you guys. Oh, turn that down. Sorry. I agree. Lee and B Way and Kingdom Jakoto. I agree with all three of those. That's probably my critique. But the other thing I wanted to add to those things that they were saying was structure wise. Like I feel like there was too much of a long intro with you talking and stuff like that. I think you got to keep it short and simple. Maybe 4 bars to maybe 8, but even 8 is pushing it at this point. But people just don't like long intros like that anymore. And I say that knowing that Kingdom Jakoto does that, but he barely gets by with me. I only enjoy a lot of his intros because he makes it very musical. Like there's parts in there where I'm like, oh, I like this. Let it ride for a little bit. But I feel like the biggest issue was your engineering, bro. Like it was all highs. It was nothing but like high range, like frequencies. Like it didn't give no low ends, barely any mids. Like there was mids, and it was just like the ugliness of the mids, but it wasn't like it did not have a body in the mix. It just felt very up here and it's sharp, and it's tough, man. With tracks like this, I love the idea of your voice being like that. There's a plugin from UAD called Raw, and I love that plugin because you can do stuff like that where it's like, I'm gonna but I wanted you to be a little bit more aggressive, right? I feel like you should have been a lot more aggressive in the beginning and made it sound like a loudspeaker. Cause you kind of come in like, ain't no da na 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 na. You should be a da 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 like that. You know what I'm saying? We back to some free entries. Spent my 150 last week. Come on, Clay. Nah, we ain't doing free today. Sorry, brother. But I only have 4 entries right now. So if y'all want to submit, go ahead and submit. I do think it was a great idea. I just like mix gotta be mixed. Like the whole track has to be mixed a lot better. Cutting the intro down, cutting the outro because the outro was a little too long as well. And then your vocals seemed like they were too on the grid. I feel like in some areas, I feel like if you move them off, because there's parts in there where you sound like you're galloping, like that, but it's because your vocals are too on the grid, so or maybe even a little bit too forward. But if you push them back a little bit, it's gonna be like it's gonna go from galloping to like you're maneuvering, and kind of prolong some of your words too, as opposed to like kind of because when you do that, you end up creating like a slide motion as opposed to cut sharp, like short words like you want to go ba da 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 da. You get what I'm saying? So I would say, but here's the thing, John. Here's the thing. I need a shirt that says "Sorry, brother." Oh, sorry, brother. That's funny, brother. Here's the thing, John. Like, I don't know. I'm sure you've heard what I've said about I'm sure you've heard about what I've said with albums per se, right? I feel like bro, you haven't dropped enough singles yet. I know some people be like, I know you might be like, what do you mean I dropped this many? But bro, like I really believe, John, to hold off on the album and like, bro, if we sat together and worked on some stuff, I feel like you just need that producer to kind of sit with you, because you produced it all by yourself, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. Like you didn't do a bad job, but you need somebody there, bro. Like you got to work with somebody, because you got to be like, you ended up lacking on one area, which some people were like, yo, your lyrics could be written a little bit better, your energy, da 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 da, and then you're mixing, right? The beat sounds dope, but it's like all those areas ended up getting hurt by the fact that you were kind of stretching yourself a little too thin. You know what I'm saying? So allow yourself to be a lot more like, allow yourself to be produced and engineered so you can be the better rapper that you want to be, the better artist that you want to be, because you're gonna have people in your ear like telling you, hey, you need to do this, hey, you need to do that, or hey, I'm gonna engineer it like this, da da da. You have a team. You know what I'm saying? So John, I would say for you, bro, do your best to get up to like maybe 20 to 30,000 monthly listeners before you want to drop like a project. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I forgot you were just in a session with me. That's true. You and Zippy. But yeah, I would say like, I like the beat idea a lot. I just want to hear better execution on the engineering and on lyrics too, man. Like lyrically, I feel like you could have gave me something a little bit more like tough, gritty, more like, you know, something that kind of gave like a double entendre. I'm like, oh shoot, that was fire bar. You know what I mean? But it's not bad. Like, it's a 7, right? And I barely give it a 7 just because I like the creativity. But if the creativity wasn't there, it'd probably be like at a 5, maybe, because I just feel like that mix really brings it down, bro. It really does. It really kills it for me. So it's like a 7 for me. But John, dog, talk to me, man. Let's work on something. Like, you got like, even like, people don't understand when I talk about I work with budgets. I work with budgets, bro. Like I'm saying, like I got people on payment plans right now. It's crazy. But yeah, bro, 7 for me. 7 for me. 7 for me. I like this idea a lot though, John. I do. By the way, speaking of working with me, shout out to my bro, Ashley Keaton. We just dropped a single. Well, he just dropped a single that I produced today. And it's a record that got a 10. So y'all go check that joint out. It's actually updated on the Spotify playlist. If you follow my Spotify playlist, you will see that it's updated right here. Yes, smell me. So check out Produced by Onbeat Music on my playlist, and you'll see we have Felicitaciones by Ashley Keaton and Kevin Zaldivar. Oh, it's Zaldivar. And then I actually did drop a record with my boy Ray G and George Rose, called No Ceilings. It's getting some dope plays right now. But yeah, man, y'all go check these 2 records out. They just dropped today. If you want to check it out, go check out Produced by Onbeat Music on Spotify and save the playlist, y'all. I just be scared that you be taxing. Bruh, I just worked with Amara. Amara just booked a session with me, and we worked on a track already. Here's the thing, I'm not taxing. I'm literally giving. I actually don't charge people what I'm worth. Like, I have my set price, but if you can do it, praise God, thank you. But I know a lot of people can't, so like I said, I'm in it for you guys, really. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you. Talk to me, John. I be working with people, bro. I really do. Shout out to John Littrow. Y'all go give him a follow. All right. Eric. Hit me up, bro. Hit me up for real. Let's book something, dog. Let's get it started. Okay, Beyond Freestyle by Eric. It's new single off his upcoming EP. Another one, Otro. Doing these projects. Dope little profile though. I see. I like the quality right there. Okay, cool. Let's check this joint out. Beyond Freestyle. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. Quality. Let's go with 1080p.
Yeah. This is pre-Peter Parker, yeah, before the mass. Better yet, some days before Messiah had to start his fast. Beginner courses like I'm not on the level to be acknowledged. Well, I'm not, it's only him. I'm just seeing if I got it still. Like 27 songs when he's supposed to wait on the Lord. Though this weight is heavy, you taught me how I can store it. There's no retail, Monk says we release sale. It was the fall, but soon as you call, you had release sale. This ain't a resale, repentance is a free gift. The only cost was the life of the only true. Now follow through, crafty with the phonics, flexing my ebonics. If I blow it back, I'll have it sitting like a bonnet. Your propaganda doesn't decipher what he accomplished. Giving wrong direction, it's best that you fix your compass. Nothing is forever but glory, please check the prophets. Don't entertain false doctrine, no, I won't be an accomplice. It's the same flow inherit for killing, this where you found me at. Thought it was sweet cause I sung and danced in the laundromat. God in the speakers, I'm trying to wake up the sleepers. If the light shines on those who are awake, then I'm in insomniac. It's about that time. Say you try to dim my light, you must have lost your mind. You must have lost your mind. You must have lost your mind. You got some nerve, think you got the strength to suppress God. You must have lost your mind. 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 The times are getting dark, it's getting very scary. But with the Lord, I'm 100% legendary. Theological murderer, never heard of you. The stakes are high, why lie? I'm cooking chuck eyes, served with a glass of wine. Bougie like I ain't knew what a burger was. Chattel looking like cattle, yoking toward destruction, cuz. So now you asking what these got in common? Well, all of these are offerings, but I get mine by rhyming. This benzo shining, I'm 10 toes. If you old Honda, don't need no comment. This peephole for people watching. I'm economic, I'm E-roll. If they roll opposite, ego consciousness, Evo politics, all kinds of myths. Subliminal when you press them, they looking pigeon-toed. The satisfaction of not reacting, cause I know he arose. I know a lot will be opposed, I know a lot will be exposed. I know they thinking Eric's washed up, man, he just need a robe. The irony behind that joke, cause all of it is true. Because he washed me in my sins, I see the kingdom coming through.
Okay, I hear you. I see you. Was that an actual freestyle? Or was that like written? Eric, talk to me, dog. Talk to me, homie. Talk to me, homie. Sounds like a demo mix, but this is tough. He can spit. Lee, what does this mean? What does this mean? What's the up and down smiley emoji next to the up and down emoji? What does that mean? Album cover for real. Nate said that this is great. Again, guys, if you are trying to submit, go ahead and submit right now. If not, I don't know why we only have 4 people in here. That's ridiculous. 4 submissions, rather. There's like 21 people. 25 with IG. IG, what's up, man? I see some people in IG. Who's in there, man? Y'all are just creeping in there. I see y'all. Whoever's on Instagram. Reminds me of Fanatic, but with a Show Baraka voice. I hear the Fanatic tone. And I hear maybe early Show Baraka. Is that what you're saying? But his own cadences. Not saying he is like them, but reminds me of them. That's a head nod. Oh, hey. You're too Gen Z for me, bro. Show Baraka, yeah, spot on. Early Show Baraka for sure. Can I ask a question, by the way? This is completely off topic. Why do people actually use the term alpha? Like, I'm an alpha male. Like, and don't get me wrong, I know people use that, but to me, that's really cringy. And like, yeah, I'm an alpha male, or like calling yourself, or somebody calling somebody else an alpha male. I think it's very corny, cringy, and douchey. Just saying, 6'7". It's completely off topic, but yeah, I needed to know. Yusuf, what's good? So yeah, I do like your voice on this record. I think it's dope. You could definitely spit. The beat was cool. I wanted it to do something more than just like, I know it's a freestyle, but I want to know, like, do people, or I know it's a freestyle, but did you do it? Like, is it actual freestyle? It sounds dope. Better mixing though, and I wanted some production quality, like some drops, some switch ups, something. You know what I mean? To go somewhere else to make it more interesting. I felt like it started to drag just a tad bit for me, but other than that, I like the record. I think it's dope. I'm at a 7 with it for real, but I think it needs better engineering for sure, because it was mixed really low. The beat wasn't hitting like it should have, and yeah, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like, it was cool, but I wanted it to be like, oh dude, like when I hear freestyles, like when I hear freestyles, I want to see when I get songs that say, yeah, it's a freestyle, I'm expecting like bars, bro. Like, a freestyle to me shouldn't just be like, I shouldn't be able to walk away and be like, Like, a freestyle should be like, dog. Like today. Because back in the day, a freestyle was just off the top, right? But today, I know most freestyles are not really freestyles, but if it's gonna be a freestyle, it's gotta be bars, bro. It's gotta be bars. So that's kind of what I was wanting a little bit more, but you can definitely spit. I was like, there were some bars in there that I was like, yo, this is dope. But it wasn't like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed to hear that a little bit more. Yeah. But it's a dope record. It's still dope. I think you are very, very talented. Would love to hear how deep you can get into your bars, for sure. Honest question, what is a freestyle in 2025? Freestyles were, that's what I was saying. That's what I just said, Lee. I like I said, like, I feel like today, yeah, right when you typed it, I answered, right? Yeah. So I feel like, for me personally, yeah, I wanted better engineering, more production quality, lot more, like a little bit more creativity in the bars. Like it was cool. There were some, some of them that hit like, oh, okay, cool. But I wanted some. You know what I'm saying? I want that. Give that type of reaction. Oh man, you know what's funny though? Sorry, real quick. Shout out to Eric. I appreciate you submitting, dog. It's a 7 for me. Great job. Definitely want to hear more. Yeah, man. Excited to hear what else you're gonna bring to Critique Fridays. Appreciate you. Again, if you are on IG, come over to YouTube. Hey, you know what's funny is that Lee has the most deepest voice that I've ever, like Lee Green has the most deepest voice that I've ever encountered. Like people that I know personally. Yeah, and his voice is just like, he called me right when yesterday when I was driving, and he's like, blessings OB, how you doing, bro? I can't even mimic his voice, how deep his voice gets. And then he's a phenomenal singer, so I'm just like, how do you go Team about creation? You know what I'm saying? How do you get there and you're like, hey, OB, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, facts. I'm just saying, bro. I would ask Lee to be a co-host with me just so I can hear his voice. and like I swear his voice, like I feel like we would actually have an ASMR stream because his voice is so like deep. Blessings OB. Hey man, I wanna get together, like bro, his voice, I'm telling you. Lee, can you join? If you're not gonna submit a song, can you join? Can you join with me and do a little bit of co-hosting today? Just put on some shorts and a shirt and your grill. If you can, it's cool. It's cool. Why say it like bro was trying to what? Spit game? What you talking about? You got a nice voice. Blessings. How's your day? How's your day, man? The way he talk, he sounds so concerned. Like he really cares. He's like, hey, how's your day, bro? How's your day going, man? Right. Lee, do you want to get on here, bro? I like low-key want you to get on the show just so we can hear you speak. It sounds like he would be a great therapist, right? Could you just imagine you go to therapy and like it's Lee, and he's like with his bottoms go grill on, he's like, hey, so what's the problem today? Sammy! Hey! We got Sammy in the building. That's my homie. Shout out to Sammy. And Malia and Dylan. So Dylan is mi compa, mi carnal, and these are his kids. Sammy, Malia's probably there too, maybe. I don't know. But Sammy's the homie. I remember when she was this small and I used to babysit her. It's crazy. Man, I'm with wifey. I hear you. Did she hear what I said about your voice? Like, that must have been what like led y'all getting married. That was like, she was probably like, oh, his voice. My favorite cat lady. Yeah, for real. Could you imagine if Lee Green was a country singer? That'd be insane. He'd be Darius Rucker. All right, man. Let's keep it going. We got Left Up Your Head by Nate. Shout out to my bro Nate. This is the homie right here. Really, really phenomenal artist. Really, really dope artist. We got a record out together, and I'm waiting for the next one to drop because the next one it's been there. He said, first time making everything from the ground up. So if it's good, all glory to God. If it's not, at least the heart was there for the Lord. Much love, praise. Pray this song blesses y'all. Let's go and check this.
I feel like Daniel in the den of lions. Feel like David in the wild crying. Through it all, you are right beside me. Go before me and you go behind me. Let me tell you how you chased one. Knew my name, you called me out since day one. Mama said don't worry about no thing, son. Cause when you put your hands on it, you gon' break some. You gave me new skins, why am I putting old wine in it? You tie my loose end, why'd I put some more lines in it? You gave me grace, why I keep going on sinning? I make mistakes, you still show me that you love me. Grace self-sufficient, I know comes from up above me. I can't take credit for the things you've done without me. Make me undoubting. Wait, keep it a check, no Nike. Washing the blood, that's type B. Brought to the light, so I see. Wait, we don't need a sun. Invite a man like type D. Daily sanctified, wear Christ like a white tee. Can't believe the essence of your love is after me. Even though I'm a catastrophe. Designed angels to sing about your majesty. You say, child, you're worth more than that to me. You're worth more than that to me. You're worth more than that to me.
Nate got something with this. He has a great idea with this. Shout out to Nate with his song "Lift Up Your Head." This is a great idea, Nate. I already texted you. I told you what we could do. Sammy says that you're doing good, Nate. Shout out to Sammy. She's still here. She's still vibing. She says she likes the track. I feel like it definitely needs some drums a lot earlier. There's definitely moments that we needed to kind of introduce in this. And I feel like obviously the mix is not there yet. Super loud, super distorted, but there was no real low end that hit. And the drums, I love the idea of what you were trying to do, but bro, these are the ideas that you start and then you send them to me and be like, Obi, I want you to do this. Like, finish this off. Like, take it to that next level. Because these are the ideas that I crave. Where I'm like, you're not there yet, but let me take it there. You know what I'm saying? So, you said, whoa, Dylan on here, not seen you since City Takers. It's his daughter. His daughter's on using his account. She's the homie. She's the homie. He said, yeah, I've been struggling on getting the fullness. I barely started making beats, so I have no idea what I'm doing, really. Nate, these are the tracks that you send to me and be like, OB, let's book a session. Let's do this. Like, and here's the thing, Nate. When we do sessions, if we do sessions, like, I literally, you can learn the amount of people that I've worked with that are now making beats as artists that are that were just rappers and stuff that are now making beats because they sat with me in sessions is crazy. I'm like, yo, like Dylan is one of them. Dylan actually, I know he uses a lot of my sounds because he has so many sounds from the beats that I've made from him, and I hear them in his beats. He doesn't think I do, but I know I hear them. I'm like, I use that snare. Oh, that little, plunk. I use certain thing while I'm hearing. I'm like, oh yeah, those are my drums. I feel like this would be dope if this is where you need to start and then allow yourself to like re-record and come up with better ideas and let somebody else take over so that way you can just be great at the production or at the rapping. See, Dylan's actually on now. He says facts. He says facts. But yeah, I would say shut him down kick. Wow. Shut him down kick. That's definitely sheesh. I used a lot of that kick. I used that kick so much in Dylan's beats, is ridiculous. But yeah, dude, I think Nate, we can definitely make something fire for this, for real. I texted you already. As is, it's another 7. Fire though. Fire. My whole family in the chat. Oh, Mr. Nice Kid. Mr. Nice Kid. Mr. Nice Kid is here. Shout out to my man Chris A. Chris A in the building. Nate, let's talk, bro. Please, let's talk. Let's make something happen, dog. Please. I feel like Nate, you're right there, man. And at this point, I feel like you just need a producer, and I would love for that to be me. So please, bro, please, I will work on it tonight after the show. But yo, shout out to Nate. Y'all go give him a follow, please. Show him some love. He's a phenomenal artist. Dope voice. Clearly, he's starting to make beats now too. So go give him a follow at NAETE_SAT. Let's go, Nate. Great job, dude. Great job. Again, guys, if you are trying to submit, check it out. If we get 16 submissions, I will give away $200. All right, to the winner. If we get 16 submissions, I will give away $200, but it's got to happen within the next hour. If not, after I'm done with these, I'm done. Because I ain't, I'm not going to beg you guys. Who we got? We got Danny Oso, Bearden Design, Bearden.design.co. Dope. Oh, he makes logos, it looks like. Okay, Danny. I see you. Danny Oso, So Sick, featuring Prolific. It's been a while since I made music, but I have a bunch of stuff in the works. But want to do it right. If I'm going to do it. Any and all critiques are welcome. I appreciate what you do. Appreciate you as well, man. Thank you for submitting. 405 in the building. 405 in the building. All right, let's check out So Sick by Danny Oso. Let's see what we got.
Check. My flow like something contagious. A maestro when it comes to rhyme cadence. My goal ain't stunting on stages. Type know to have fun when I praise it. Then cause he's great and I'm talking about Jesus, who saves cause he laid on the cross to redeem us. Amazing that he paid a cost so egregious. So one day I would take that gospel and preach it. Over a beat or two, I'm speaking truth when I rhyme. I'm going Pikachu with this little light of mine, spitting with a thought of mine. Even with no dollar sign, my hopes in the king of Jews. True, no lying. Take a look at the tombs, you won't find them. He said taste and see, so I tried it. I'm in basically a co-pilot flying.
Oh, he's sick. Oh, he's sick. Get too close, might catch what he got. Get too close, might catch what he got. Get too close, might actually see God. Oh, he's sick. Oh, he's sick. Get too close, might catch what he got. Get too close, might catch what he got. Get too close, might actually see God.
Flow so sick, got the moco stripping. Loco Christian, bro spitting. You know the kick of rhyme is a gift of mine, but I'm in design getting mine with the logo business. You know who this is, if you don't know, listen. I made new with the Lord's forgiveness. Fishing for men and women on mission. Yo, I ain't so with it. I was dead and still with plenty evidence to find me. Guilty, filthy, wretched and defiant. A life spent trying to be a nice kid, but my sin had me falling short like when mice trip. So Christ
let me guess, this is prolific.
Became a man for the malice and dirt in me. The great I am, sauce foul, but he purchased me. Claim me up inside and I
Hold on. Let me guess. This guy is prolific, right? Because he sounds like he would be a rapper named Prolific.
shine to the earth and see.
We blind, but he shines. Divine, so seek find. Weak minds on decline. He fruit off that tree vine. These cats on recline like we find on tea time. And lead time is now. I've got these eyes on these signs. Look, might pull up on the rival. Quick like, who's he, Lucy? No fist fight. Got you, no sneeze, but I'm sick like this. Lyrical fitness for the get right. Bite down on my knees when trouble come. Bite down enemies like bubblegum. Better get to the boat, no the flood come. Or pipe down, you a shrimp, yeah, bubblegum. Yeah, no weapon threats in my section. I'm more than a conquer, your protection's less than. Every knee bow, tongue will confess when Christ cashes in on his investment.
Oh, he's sick, oh, he's sick. Get too close, might catch what he got. Get too close, might catch what he got. Get too close, might actually see God. Oh, he's sick, oh, he's sick. Get too close, might catch what he got. Get too close, might catch what he got. Get too close, might actually see God.
Got you. Danny Oso, everybody. Song so sick, prolific. Got you. He said the third verse was prolific. So let's talk about it, chat. What are you saying? What you think? How you feel? Clay says it's loud. Okay, so J-Tune was good, bro. He said the beat is pretty dope, but the vocals need a lot of work. They don't sound like they were recorded in a good room. Also, just need basic mixing and keep working on your writing. The third verse sounds like it was recorded in a hollow room. It doesn't sound like there was any like. It doesn't sound like. It sounded like it was in like an apartment room or just a room with a lot of like reverb. And that's the problem. Like you don't even need much to flatten the sound, like flatten the echo of the room. Like you can literally, I remember working with an artist and he was having that same issue and he was recording in the middle of his apartment, like his room in the apartment, and it was so like echoey you can hear everything outside of the mic, right? And I remember I FaceTimed him and I go, show me what you got in your room. And he showed me he had a futon, and I'm like, grab that futon mattress, go prop it up against the corner of the wall, corner of the room, and put your mic right there and rap into it. And he did, and he's like, oh my gosh, like it completely like deaded out all the other sound. So bro, it doesn't take a lot. Like you can go and get moving mats from Home Depot and just put them up There's nothing embarrassing about creating your own booth or whatever. Like some people are like, man, I rap in the closet. It's like, who cares? Like you're rapping. You know, you're doing what you need to do to get things done. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever be ashamed of anything like that. Just go do it. Make it work. Make it happen. Right? So no comment really, Wyler. J-Tune also said the writing is lacking flow. It's just all over the place. Rhythm wise, got you. Greg Styles over there on TikTok. I see you, dog. Shout out to Greg on TikTok. Dog, I haven't heard from you in so long, man. I hope you're doing well. Shout out to Greg Styles, man. He's a Critique Fridays alumni for real. I know there's probably like nobody on TikTok, so shout out to you for being on TikTok, but you can come over to YouTube and everybody's here on YouTube. So, it's not even the fact that they're not recording in the same place. It's just like y'all both have to be recording in a place that is, you know, not so reverby. Like, treat your room just a little bit. You know what I mean? You don't gotta do a lot. Tensi said that beat is dope and drippy, like a rapping did match energy. Did not match energy, rather. Yeah, bro, that's all that works. Greg, I'm already here. You're everywhere, brother. So check it out. I feel like I didn't like the beat. I thought the beat was mad dated, to be honest with you. I feel like y'all do got, like, I feel like you need work with dynamics, with energy. Again, you sound a little bit too monotone. The dude at the end, I don't know, it didn't really fit for me. I think I liked your first verse. I thought, like, more than anything. Second verse sounded too Caucasian. If that makes sense. It almost sounded like, well, I've spoken about this. It sounds like dad raps. Your first verse didn't, though. That's why I thought the second verse was somebody else. But your first verse sounded a little bit more comfortable than your second verse. Your second verse sounded a little bit like try hard and like soccer dad vibes. Yeah. You know, it sounds like the rapper is wearing Dockers, tucked in shirt, you know, nice comb over, and a Carlton vest. You know what I'm saying? So, I think the first verse was better, but it still needed work, if that makes sense. Like, it needed energy and dynamics. I wanted to hear a character coming from the voice, right? Because I think a lot of rappers need to learn how to not sound like you're reading your lyrics. Like, I feel like a lot of rappers end up, and artists in general, like, I've heard people sing where it sounds like, yo, you're reading. Like, I can hear you reading, basically, as opposed to like giving me a character, giving me a persona in the song. You know, I'm just hearing you kind of repeating what you wrote. People need to rap and sing the way they write emotionally, is what I'm saying. Some people write from deep emotion, but yet they don't display it whenever they go into the booth. It sounds like either they're nervous or they're trying to like get it right. Like, I've heard people sound like they're trying to count steps. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it's kind of like you gotta let it flow from you and allow that emotion that you wrote with that, the way you wrote that rap with that emotion, you gotta let that come out of you. What's the other email for submission? It's not an email, it's just a website, Nero.fan /CritiqueFridays. we don't take emails anymore. We strictly do Nero. Some of y'all do Cash App and stuff like that, and I'll accept it sometimes. But for the most part, we are doing Nero.fan/CritiqueFridays is the best place. So Danny, I think I love the fact that you are like, yo, if I'm going to do this, I want to do this right. I had another artist that came to me recently and he was like, OB, like I have this whole project that I'm working on, and every single record, like it needs new production, it needs new engineering, all this type of stuff. And he goes, this might be my first and only album or project, he said. And he's like, but if I'm doing it, I want to do it right. And I'm like, man, I appreciate that. So he came to me, he had a budget, we worked on that whole project, and I remade every single record. We've been releasing it throughout the whole year, and we're almost done. We only got like 2 more songs to release, but he had like 10, 12 records. It was crazy. But yeah, so I would say for you, definitely, bro, I would love to help you with that, help you with your direction, your ideas, your like help coach you in some of the ways that you can definitely rap and grab that emotion and bring that tone out of you, because I think a lot of people just need somebody to annoy them to make them better. Like I've done it with Dylan. Dylan has been very annoyed by me, and I've been very annoyed by him, and it's only made us better. It's only made us click, and it's only given us dope chemistry when we've made records. Like when you go listen to our catalog together, you'll hear like, yo, these guys got chemistry. Like, oh my gosh, OB and Dylan sound great together. But when you don't have that, it's like a missing piece of your puzzle. Like it really is. So make sure, like if you want to tap in, hit me up. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. And we could definitely, like I do sessions with people. People just don't pay me and then I go and make a beat for them. I typically just book a session with you. Like, hey, what day and time? We're going to meet on Google Meets and we're going to take like 3 hours making this track. You know what I'm saying? So if you're down for that, let me know. Hit me up in my DMs on Instagram @OnBeatMusic, and we can work on something. But yeah, I think right now as is, I'm about a 4.5, maybe 5, but it definitely needs some production work, some restructuring, some rewriting, and things that I will cut out. Second verse, I would cut it out. The third verse, I wasn't a big fan of. I would really probably see who else you can get as a feature, especially if the quality is like that. Like, yeah. But yeah, 4.5.
Respectfully.
Appreciate you, Danny. Let me see some of these comments. Wyla says some people got it, some people have to really work on it. Can't be lazy, so work, I'm assuming. So the work. Or do the work. It's probably do the work. When you think you're done, you're only 30% there. Keep working. Exactly. J Toon says, I connect with a lot of imperfect songs that impact emotionally. Expressing your emotions authentically is probably the most important element of music. That's true, Jay. And like I've noticed that about you as well since we've worked together. Thank you. I knew it needed work. I appreciate your words. Most definitely, bro. I hope your journey continues and you keep getting it, bro. Appreciate you submitting. Shout out to Danny Oso. Show him some love, y'all. Appreciate you, man. All right. We only got 2 more submissions, so once we're done with that, we're done. Unless you guys want to submit more, go ahead and submit right now. We don't have any 10s yet, so go ahead and submit. Nero.fan/CritiqueFridays is the place where you submit. Nero.fan/CritiqueFridays. This next song is by my man J Toon, who's giving up some ideas right here. This is J Tune right here. Show him some love. Y'all tap in with homie. And yeah, the song's called "Uninvited" by J Tune. Oh, what is going on? Oh no, what happened? What just happened? Oh man, hold on, guys. I think we just got logged out for some reason. So let me log us back in. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Let's see. Okay, we're back on. I got it. All right. Uninvited by J Tune featuring Darren Day. He said, "This is a rough mix, but I think this song is pretty dope. Much more poppy and melodic than my normal style. Let me know what you think. Should I do more songs in this style? Do more singing?" You know, I haven't really heard you sing, right? I don't think I've heard you sing. I've heard you more so rap. So this is going to be interesting. Let's check it out. Uninvited by J2.
Feelings, I don't want them, but I feel them. I love you more than you could dream of. Whether I want to or not. When I see you sad inside, I wanna hold you. Is that right or wrong? When you need a ride and outside it is cold too. Can I drive you home? If you had a Red Bull, I'll give you my cold brew. I know you like it strong. Emotions of love showing up uninvited. Probably cause I'm alone. When I see you sad inside, I wanna hold you. Is that right or wrong? When you need a ride and outside it is cold too. Can I drive you home? If you had a Red Bull, I'll give you my cold brew. I know you like it strong. Emotions of love showing up uninvited. Probably cause I'm alone.
I know what I want and you know what you want, and they ain't the same thing. Our lives are going in different directions. It's obvious to us we ain't made to be together forever's and ever, but we can still play on the same team. Friendly and flirting are two different things, but their lines getting harder to maintain. It feels like I'm bleeding to death, trying to keep what I feel in my chest. I love you to death and I know it's a mess, but I can't let us do what I know we regret. Like AM to PM, I try not to DM. I know you gon' see them and think that I'm scheming, so I keep it one a day like a per diem. I don't invite them in, but I can still feel them.
Feelings, I don't want them, but I feel them. I love you more than you could dream of. Whether I want to or not. When I see you sad inside, I wanna hold you. Is that right or wrong? When you need a ride and outside it is cold too. Can I drive you home? If you had a Red Bull, I'll give you my cold brew.
Is that you? Or is that the teacher?
Love showing up uninvited. Probably cause I'm alone. When I see you sad inside, I wanna hold you. Is that right or wrong? When you need a ride and outside it is cold too. Can I drive you home? If you had a Red Bull, I'll give you my cold brew. I know you like it strong. Emotions of love showing up uninvited. Probably cause I'm alone. Showing up uninvited. Oh, I know how you like it.
Great job, bro. Jay, is that you? Oh, that's Darren. Okay. Darren has a dope voice. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he can definitely do some like pop type of rapping vibes, like maybe in like almost not Connor Price, but like Connor Price style, but with his voice on it. So like a Graham style, maybe. It's dope. I think this is dope. This is interesting. I wrote all of it. I was in the middle. I'm doing those vocals in between bars and the chorus. Oh, you're doing the ad libs. Got you. I gotta hear. Let me hear your verse again.
When I see you sad inside, I wanna hold you. Is that right or wrong?
I wanna hear your
You need
verse.
a riding outside of this cold too. Can I drive you home? If you had a Red Bull, I'll give you my cold brew. I know you like it strong. Emotions of love showing up uninvited. Probably cause I'm alone. When I see you sad inside, I wanna hold you. Is that right or wrong? When you need a riding outside of this cold too. Can I drive you home? If you had a Red Bull, I'll give you my cold brew. I know you like it strong. Emotions of love showing up uninvited. Probably cause I'm alone.
I know what I want and you know what you want, and they ain't the same thing. Our lives are going in different directions. It's obvious to us we ain't made to be together forever's and ever, but we can still play on the same team. Friendly and flirting are two different things, but their lines getting harder to maintain. It feels like I'm bleeding to death, trying to keep what I feel in my chest. I love you to death and I know it's a mess, but I can't let us do what I know we'd regret. Like AM to PM, I try not to DM. I know you gon' see them and think that I'm scheming, so I keep it one a day like a per diem. I don't invite them in, but I can still feel them.
Feelings, I don't want them, but I feel them. Probably cause I'm alone. When I see my cold brew.
Same thing, our lives are going in different directions. It's obvious to us we ain't made to be together forever's and ever, but we can still play on the same team. Friendly and flirting are
I actually like
two
your,
different things, but their lines getting.
I actually like your singing voice a lot more than your rapping voice. It depends though, because you have some good moments with your rapping that I'm like, yo, this is actually dope. I think it's when you give like that raw emotion. Like I think it was like the last record that we heard from you. You were like almost yelling, but it sounded so real, and I was like, oh, I could feel what he's talking about. Like it's really really good. And this one is good, and I like the idea. I think it needs to be executed a little bit better though. It feels like you're almost silently singing, and then like when you get to your rapping, it just kind of throws it off for me. I think you should have like stayed with the melodic tone and really just gave it your all. Get some better takes. It feels like almost a demo first. Well, I think you said it. Yeah, it's a rough mix, but it feels much more of a demo. And I would get some better takes and just cleaning it up, making it stronger, giving it some oomph, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed the melodies and stuff. Beat, I'm a producer. I'm always going to be picky about beats unless they're really, really dope. But it wasn't really, really dope for me. It was like, it was cool, but I feel like y'all needed a real pop style of a beat. And it probably would have changed the whole flow of the record, because I feel like that I feel like it got really old really fast. So when I'm thinking about a pop record and stuff with melodies like this, I'm thinking more like almost like what are you hearing in the background? Not trappy cadences, but more of like yeah. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. As opposed to like you know what I'm saying? There's a big difference in my opinion. I think it would have been a lot more tolerable to like listen to that record more than like this, because I feel like this kind of got very stagnant and started to drag. I'm at a good, other than that, like obviously you know the mix is not there yet, but I do believe it needed like better timing, better time signature on the production. So more, instead of 1 2 3 4 5 6 or 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6, because that's the way y'all were doing it. Da 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 ba na 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 ba da ba da na ba na 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 na. You know what I'm saying? 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6, or 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. It sounded like y'all were in that time signature instead of being like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm at a good probably about 6 with this one. It's cool, But it definitely needs a lot more work, for sure. A little bit of rewrites, different approach. That's kind of where I'm at with that. Shout out to J Tune and Darren Day, rather. Great job, both of y'all. Want to hear more, for sure. Me and Jay working. Me and him are working, so. Yeah, there's only 6 submissions tonight, y'all. I'm pretty much done. This is my last song. No 10s. You know, if we had 10 more submissions, I would have given out $200, but, you know, y'all don't want to submit, so what can I tell y'all? It ain't my fault. Hey, bro, I'm legally blind. Wait, are you for real legally blind? Wait, for real, for real? Can somebody send him the link? Chris Walker? I'm sorry, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I gotta repent right now. I'm sorry. When you said I'm legally blind, it just made me think of that meme where homegirl was like, Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down. And she was like, I'm legally blind. I'm sorry. But I gotta repent. I'm sorry, dog. I didn't mean to do that. I just like really, I joke a lot and sometimes it gets me in trouble. But pause morality. Yeah, man. But can somebody help him? Can one of y'all help him? Lee Green? I know some of y'all are laughing right now, but I'm sorry. I have to apologize. It was on my mind and I had to say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Chris. But I really appreciate you submitting, dog. I really appreciate you trying to submit for real. Morality say he's gonna put one or send one. Okay, send it. Send it through. Send it through. If somebody could help out Chris Walker to try to submit, help him submit, that'd be great. That'd be great. All right, let's keep it going. We got Yusuf with his song I Got It. This is his IG. Yusuf Fletcher _YUSEF.official. Thank you for being a good sport, bro. Thank you, man. Bars and Beats just posted it in the chat. That is the website. If you can figure that one out. If not, if somebody could help him actually submit, that'd be great. Yusuf, I got it. Let's go.
Here I am on my feet again. Them tears dry. I can breathe again. This is song where I can see your name. Took the wheels off. I only need his hand. And I got it. And I got it. And I got it.
What? Tried to take my vision, but it's still alive. Only thing gon' die is them lies you try. You can knock me down, still the truth resides. Yeah, I feel way blessed. Tried to take my vision, but it's still alive. Only thing gon' die is them lies you try. You can knock me down, still the truth resides. Yeah, I feel way blessed. Loaded on scriptures, what I got lift up, all of our prayers are up. We will not switch up, this ain't no makeup, truth for the matter is stuck. Even if you trip us, power gotta back up, APCs from the plug. Who you know shed that blood once for all and all for us. In God we trust, and I don't need no Benjamins to know he loves. Don't mistake all of them blessings for some lust. Type in that Bible, you'll know what word came from above. God is my witness, I make it my business to point all these witches to the healer of sickness. Ain't running, I'm winning the gym like it's fitness. While y'all are pretending I'm richer than Nix and prosperity. I got it, his grace, yeah, I got it, his love, yeah, I got it, his faith, oh, I got it, big faith, oh, I got it, his hands, oh, I got it, his hand. Yeah, you know that I got it. Yeah, try to take my vision, but it's still alive. Only thing gon' die is them lies you try. Yeah, you can knock me down, still the truth resides. Yeah, I feel way blessed. Tried to take my vision, but it's still alive. lies you tried. You can knock me down, still the truth resides. Yeah, I feel way blessed.
Okay. Isn't that Interstellar? That's like the same bass notes of Interstellar. Anyways, shout out to Yusuf with his song "I Got It." Look, I'm gonna be real with you. It's an 8. I think it's a great. I think it's a good record, right, as is. But the beat throws it off for me, and because I feel like that beat it was trying to be something like it felt like it was trying to be something like beautiful and don't get me wrong, like it had beauty in the chord progression, but it felt like it just wasn't updated. It felt like it needed to be updated. It felt like you needed like sound selection is key and very crucial when it comes to production. Like the types of sounds you use. Is this like a dated snare? Because you can tell what's a dated snare and what isn't. You can tell what certain sounds are dated and which ones are not. You can tell like a piano, what type of piano they use. Like for instance, this piano sounded very dry and it needed some like either effects or just it needed a different type of piano. Like you can tell, right? Typically you don't need to switch up the piano depending on the sound and the the sound you're going for at least. But it needed better engineering for the sounds. Like the track was engineered. It was engineered. It was decent engineering, but it's either sound selection or the track in itself, like the beat, needed to be engineered differently. Um, the drums or the drums too, but the beat in itself sounded a lot more dull than bright and colorful. You know what I'm saying? When I'm looking at production and when I'm creating production, I'm always making sure that my rim or snare or whatever type of drum I'm using has color in it. It doesn't sound like it's just flat and dead. It sounds like there's character and it's different. Like I don't just allow my drums or kicks or 808s or hi-hats or I make sure there's texture, I make sure there's body, I make sure that there's sonically like it puts you in a place where you're like, oh my gosh, what kind of snare is that? It's all about ear candy. And I felt like this beat was mad dated and just it didn't have that ear candy. But it felt like you kept the song alive. That's why I'm like, man, he's good. He just deserves better beats, right? So I tell people this sometimes when they're really good and they have not too good beats. I'm like, yo, you're too good to have beats like this. Like, you need better beats. Don't do that to yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Like, get with somebody that knows that can help you create a sound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it doesn't sound like this was customized to you. I could be wrong, but it sounded more like, oh yeah, this is a dope beat I found on BeatStars or maybe YouTube or whatever. So, yeah, the mix was good. That's what I'm saying. The mix wasn't bad. It's just the beat, in my opinion. Got you. That makes sense. Any tips on getting a full snare sound and color? Sound selection. Like, there's a difference between the snare that you got on this versus like like for instance, the snare that you got on that versus this beat that I played earlier, right? I have a reverse snare, a regular snare, and a Yusuf. You hear the sounds? But guys, this is why I was nominated. This is why there's but like I really break it down to the science. It took me a lot to get here. Like, and that's one thing that I want artists to understand. It's like it's not just about, oh, I can make a beat. It's like, bro, do you have it down to a science though? Right? Like there's producers out here that really took, not to say that you're not taking time, but you guys favor to be more artists than you are producers. You're making the beat so you can give your message, right? We're making the beat so you can give the message. Does that make sense? That way you are allowed to be 100% at writing and being. Imagine how better this record would be if you gave 100% just to your rapping and your writing, as opposed to like, man, I gotta give some percentage to my beat making, and something's gonna lack. If you're giving yourself to production, writing, rapping, mixing and mastering, all that stuff, something is gonna lack. You know what I'm saying? Something's gonna come out like not really, like, oh man, if they would have put more effort and work into this, it would have been a fire record. You know what I'm saying? So allow yourself. I love what Kato on the track said. He says, allow you to be great at what you're good at. Allow yourself to be great at what you're strong at. Like, I allow myself to be great in production, so I don't focus on rapping and stuff like that. I really just give 100% into the production, and that's why you get the sounds that you get from me. As opposed to like, man, I'm gonna rap, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna engineer. Like, I engineer too now, but like for the most part, I really stick to production because I know that's my strength. That's my stronghold. You know what I'm saying? But imagine, bro, imagine what this song would sound like, and if you literally were to have gotten a producer to work with you on this. You know what I'm saying? You would have had a brighter, colorful sound that matches your voice, that complements your voice. You just made it to like, oh man, you know, this is a dope snare, this is good rhythm, let me just kill it. You killed it, but it's like, man, you know, you need a beat to complement you, not hold you back. And I felt like this beat held you back. Because if it was a better beat, it would have been a 10. Easily. But as is, like I said, it's about an 8. And it's like, yeah. 8 for me. Lee says, for some reason, as soon as I hear pianos played like that, I can't get into it. But Yusuf got some talent, though. I agree with OB on sound selection. Yusuf, hit me, bro. Hit me up in DMs. Let's work on something. Let's book you a session. Even if this song's not out, we can fix this record. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Tap in with me. Shout out to Yusuf. Great job, though. I'm definitely want to hear more. Super fire artist for sure. Can't wait to hear you on some like crazy beats though, because I know it's gonna be different. You're gonna see it. My man J Tune came back for another one, and he paid Skip. Appreciate you. Shout out to J Tune, man. That's mad love right there. He says, here's another more melodic one. Again, just want you to get the feel for my singing voice a bit more. This one is a bit old. I wrote, recorded, and mixed this in like 2 hours, so it's kind of rough. but I think it's fun. I thought I was the positive aha gazelle when I made this. That's cute. This song's called Raw. Let's go ahead and check this joint out.
La la la. La 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 la. Hey. Look. Hey. I don't care what's on your surface. If inside you're really just a heathen, they'll criticize you for a version. In their heart they're not even believers. If you try too hard to be perfect, you're gonna end up keeping secrets. But telling the truth is what makes us holy. So rise, really pleasing Jesus. I don't care what's on your surface. If inside you're really just a heathen, they'll criticize you for a version. In their heart they're not even believers. If you try too hard to be perfect, you're gonna end up keeping secrets. But telling the truth is what makes us holy. So rise, really pleasing Jesus. Back in the form of scoliosis, and I'm twisting tracks up like I'm Jesse Owens. Freeing people torn up is my only focus. Only part I see like I'm the holy Moses is the people living in a mental hell that seems to be the human fundamental cell. I wanna be a real monumental help that only happens if this instrumental sells. So I'll get in the work and start digging the dirt and turn graves into gardens with lyrical verse. Put a pin in the word and then pen in the words and then praying for harvest that's lifting the curse. They're sleeping on us like a hard decision, but we're waking you up cause it's our position. You're asleep in the light and forgot the mission. That's why you show hate to the opposition, saying you're blessed but could care less about those who don't know him's a contradiction. Weren't you renewed by the obstetrician? Born again but abort the mission. We know that they feed us the lies, but we still listen just because it sound fine. But if Oppenheimer chose to heat up the sky, where you going? Is your teeth gonna survive? I don't care what's on your surface.
Hold on, I caught that bar. I caught that bar. I wanna run that back. I don't know if y'all caught that bar.
Position, saying you're blessed but could care less about those who don't know him's a contradiction. Weren't you renewed by the obstetrician? Born again but abort the mission. We know that they feed us the lies.
Born again but we abort the mission. We know that they feed us. Oh my gosh.
But we still listen just because it sound fine. But if Oppenheimer chose to heat up the sky, where you going? Is your teeth gonna survive? I don't care what's on your surface. If inside you're really just a heathen, they'll criticize you for a version. In their heart they're not even believers. If you try too hard to be perfect, you're gonna end up keeping secrets. But telling the truth is what makes us holy. So rise, really pleasing Jesus. I don't care what's on your surface. If inside you're really just a heathen, they'll criticize you for a version. In their heart they're not even believers. If you try too hard to be perfect, you're gonna end up keeping secrets. But telling the truth is what makes us holy. So rise, really pleasing Jesus.
I like that. Okay, don't do that at the end. I like that part when you did the last half of the hook, like that last portion. That sounded like it should have been the hook, obviously polished and cleaned up. The other part, you sounded very like, I don't know. I just didn't like that part. But also the structure, I would have started it differently. I would have started it with the verse, then the hook, then back to the verse, and then the hook again. Because here's the thing. By the way, shout out J Tune, man, for his record Raw. The issue that I have with people who do records where it starts with the hook is they tend to give out everything before it's almost like a flash. Like it's just kind of like, whoa, all that came out of nowhere, as opposed to like easing your listener into what they're about, like introducing things before you give them the whole, like appetizers, bro. Give us appetizers before you give us the main course, right? You want little samples and all that before we like, oh shoot, okay, this is it. Like, okay, oh, there's that moment. You know what I'm saying? Build up your records. This goes for everybody in here. Like, build up your songs. That way, when those moments that you want to hit, like, they will hit a lot differently. Give it, like, it's all about dynamics in the record. It's not just dynamics in your voice, but dynamics in the whole sequence of the record. How are you building and structuring your records? Are you doing it in a way that creates moments for you? Are you doing it in a way that it helps complement the whole song? Are you doing it in a way where it's creating replayability? And people are like, yo, I love this part right here. Or, yo, run that joint back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think with this record, I wasn't a big fan of the singing on this. I think as it went on, I did. But I liked your rapping a lot more on this because, dog, like your rapping on this joint was dope. Like really dope. I feel like it's some of the best writing that I've heard from you on this one, for sure. Like what you were saying and all that. I really enjoyed it. Overall, though, obviously mix, mastering, production was cute. It sounded like it needed to be for like Amine as opposed to just like it was supposed to be for you. You know what I'm saying? So I like the record. I like the idea. I'm a little bit more sold on this one than the last one. So I'm about a 7 with this one. If it was mixed and mastered, I wonder what I would give it. I would probably have to hear it mixed and mastered, like clean mixed and mastered, like creatively mixed and mastered. Not just like, oh, here's the EQ and reverb. It's like, yo, mess around with the words, emphasize this, do that. Yeah. 7 for me. Shout out J Tune, man. I actually like that one. That one's good. He said, make sure that steak is medium rare. What up, Opto? What up, dog? Man from Oakville. Lee Green says, that song was definitely about the rapping. The beat was decent, and but the beat was very simple. I agree, yeah. That's why I say it's cute. I remember him, not the beat. Yeah, for sure. For sure. What do you think of the production on that? Oh, yeah, I told you. It was cute. It was cute. I probably wouldn't send that to a rapper unless it was like for an Amine or somebody who was looking for something mad simple. I would send it. But you here's the thing, you're not your ordinary type of a rapper, Jay. Like you actually have creativity in your lyrics. You have something to say. And I think with artists like you deserve creative production. Like it's not just the simple kick, snare, hi-hat type of production. I think you deserve better production that really compliments you. You know what I'm saying? So for me, when I'm hearing beats like this, I'm like, oh, that's kind of mid for you. Like get something that's going to bring, like, it's going to challenge you and force you to write a specific way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Shout out to J Tune. Appreciate you, homie. All right, we got Morality, and who else do we got? Oh, we got another one. Orion? Latin? Orion? That's interesting. Morality! Big Mike. My man Big Mike in the building. Appreciate you, homie. Let's go ahead and listen to this record. 10%. He said it's a one-take freestyle, you said? Am I tripping? Or did I read that wrong? He said, just made for fun. All right, Morality. Love you, homie.
Was it a done deal by the time to the manual? It's actually an opportunity for members of parliament.
Hey, real talk, dog. That intro was my stomach. That intro sounded like my stomach when I'm hungry or after I eat.
Was it a done deal by the time to the manual? It's actually an opportunity for members of parliament.
Missing element. Where's my flashlight? Look, here it is. Hey. Candy paint. Look. Hey. I just showed up. Candy paint. I'm dripping in the caddy, swerving, floating like a bird. How I do it, turn. I just do it, burn. But with fur, how I do it first. I'ma do it turf. Put it through the dirt. No, it hurt. Got me dirt so it don't hurt. Pat myself up on my perf. I'm gonna do it. I don't need no perk. I'm on my worth. Know my worth. I'ma puff it, poop a perf. Tell me how I do it. I'ma do it till I hit the turf. Hit the dirt. It's dirty work. I'm dirty work is clean money.
Dirty work is clean money.
Yeah, that's dirty work, that's clean money.
It's dirty work that's clean money.
I do dirty work, that's clean money. Clean money.
That's clean money. Clean money.
Said I never talk about the dead presidents. Said I never ever said the sentences. I just said I had to sever all my sentences. I got the bread up, had to give it to my brethren. It's 10% to your local church. You should do that first. And if you think that you the church, then you out of it. You need community, and if you up in doubt of it, you should still give your 10%, cause you see benefit, that's God's blessing. If you blessing is fly, you see that's God's blessing. That's tithing and not. You see your offering or not, your tithe. Your offering is if you give to your friend, dawg, that's not a tithe. Do you ride? How you riding, dawg? 10%, give it off and see you flop. Yo,
you really freestyle?
Cause God cannot lie, that's law. Do not believe in a law. See, Muhammad, he wasn't perfect like Jesus was. Many won't say it, but play it like a leader does. Yo, he's the one who fulfilled up all of the prophecies. He died up on the tree for all of our sins. You see, it's all gravy.
You actually freestyled that, didn't you? But bro, shout out to Morality on that one, cause that was a great idea. Great idea. I'm gonna say this. That freestyle, the idea that you had in that, I would take that and make it into an actual song. Like the 10% idea, I don't know about the 10% idea, but I like what you were saying. I do dirty work, but that's clean, but I make clean money or something like that. I like that idea. And I would do the first verse for you, like write it, make sure it hits, and somebody like Dylan Chase would kill this on the second verse, because this is like the proper way. Like you could do like a dope video of you actually like working like your job, your 9 to 5, and being like, yeah, man, I do dirty work, but it's clean money. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, bro, there you go. You're a plumber now? Oh, bro, come on. And I heard the beat tag. Bro, talk to me, dog. I've been telling you to book with me, and yeah, bro. Talk to me, dog. I would help you create this record for sure. For sure. The idea is a 10. The song right now, bro, the ideas you had flowing and stuff like that, go back, rewrite, make sure it's intended to like really be a record, and it'd be a 10. Right now, as is, it's tough. I want to give it a 7 because I think you did well for a freestyle for sure. And this was like a one take. Psh, yeah. 7 for me. Shout out Morality, man. All right, man. Looks like we only got one more. No 10s today. No 10s today, chat. Unless this might be the 10. Orion Latin is his name. Orion Latin. Crazy. I see you, dog. I see you. All right. Let's check him out. So Cry. He says, song drops on Apple Music and Spotify at midnight. Tonight or last night? For sure, Morality. You already know, dog. You have my number, right? I think you can hit me if you got my number. So Cry by Orion Latin. Let's go and check this joint out. Last song, unless anybody else wants to submit. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, yo, Juice, pull me up.
Listen, I pray that these words can give hope to the hopeless. Just a nobody that hopes to spark minds of the chosen. Wake up the dead so they can know that the future is golden. Ain't got your flowers yet, the Father foresees you with roses. I know the feeling that you feeling is feeling unnoticed. All are repenting from your sinning while demons provoking. You wanna make it out the struggle while remaining humble, cause results of sinning leads to sentence is leaving you broken. I preach these words of wisdom, hoping they reach you with potence. Don't let the devil have his way, keep believing, stay focused. Look up and keep your eyes on him, avoid ways of the culture. Put on your angel wings and know he gave hopeless men purpose. So when that feeling in your heart seems it's reaching its lowest, know that he gave it all for you to proceed in your boldness. No need to live life with regrets cause the camera's still rolling. Stick to the script and watch the devil's kids scatter like roaches. We used to chase after presidents, making money was prevalent. Filling up our pockets till a debit can't fit. Without it we tend to feel hopeless, so the devil crept in. I'm on my knees asking the Father, can he save me again? He told me get up with a vengeance, so I had to lock in. Set a path for me to follow, I just needed patience. Back on track was once off balance, had to get some straightening. Road to riches seems so far, but now it finally makes sense. I'm saying the living king made way for a soldier. Faith of a mustard seed break chains like a boulder. Angels descending to make change for Jehovah. I feel so iconic, I made new, I thought I told you. Finally free, I'm waving bye to the old me. Down on my knees, them demons mad that I found peace. Moving with grace at my own pace till I finish the race. No, they gon' hate it when the opposition crown king.
Y'all demons ain't stopping me. 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 Yeah.
I like low-key want to show you a difference right now. Orion, man. Orion, you in here, dog? I low-key want to show you something. I feel like, what's his tempo at? Mm. 90. Maybe 85. All right, I want to show you something, Orion. I want to show you something. I might end up just making you a beat right now. But if you were to get this record and change up the drums, melody is cool, but those drums, bro, if we were to change up the drums, like I'm about to show you right now, if we were to change up these drums, it's about... Okay, it's a little bit slower. Right there. Let me show you something.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm about to show you something. I'm about to show you something, dog. Because if we were to take that melody away, and if we were to strip the drums, right, and keep the melody of the sample, I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen because it sounds like when I'm listening to the record, it sounds like it's going like it sounds like it's doing it sounds like you're too ahead and on top of the tempo as opposed to like where it needs to be. Like for instance, check it out. So I'm gonna take away the drums, right? And I feel like you need a better bass.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, yo, Juice, pull me up.
About to make you a whole beat right now, dog.
Listen. I pray that these words can give hope to the hopeless. Just a nobody that hopes to spark minds of the chosen. Wake up the dead so they can know that the future.
Already, like without the without those drums, bro, it already sounds really dope. The infamous. See, I'm hearing in my head what I would do. That snares, it hits. And it sounds like it goes with the actual track. So like if we were to change it up and give you like the color that you need within your track already, it would be like, let me just do this and create a beat pattern. So I'd be like, actually, this got to be on the 1, the 2, and the 4. And then the kick needs to be. Boom. Dun. Alrighty, bro. I'm making you a whole beat. This is the idea right here. So if we just messed around, dog, and just let me give you a hi-hat real quick. Nothing crazy. This needs to be more of like a West Coast, like Nipsey Hussle vibe. I hear more of a Nipsey Hussle vibe. There it is. I need that boy Wonder Hat. So be like. Literally. That's all you need. So now we go in. And actually, I could probably change it. from a snare to a clap.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, yo, Juice, throw me up.
Now it rides.
Yeah. Listen. I pray that these words can give hope to the hopeless. Just a nobody that hopes to spark minds of the chosen. Wake up the dead so they can know that the future is golden. Ain't got your flowers yet the Father foresees you with roses. I know the feeling that you feeling is feeling unnoticed. All the
listen to your vocals now.
Why demons provoking. You wanna make it out the struggle while remaining humble. Cause results of sin, at least the sentence is leaving you broken. I preach these words foresees you with roses. I know the feeling that you feeling is feeling unnoticed. All the repenting from your sin and why demons provoking. You wanna make it out the struggle while remaining humble. Cause results of sin, at least the sentence is leaving.
My bad. It was supposed to be right here. So it'd be like, take that off, cut that, add that, and then be like,
unnoticed. All the repenting from your sin and why demons provoking. You wanna make it out the struggle while remaining humble. Cause results of sin, at least the sentence is leaving you broken. I preach these words of wisdom, hoping they reach you with potence. Don't let the devil have his way, keep believing, stay focused. Look up and keep your eyes on him, avoid ways of the culture. Put on your angel wings and know he gave hopeless men purpose. So when that feeling in your heart seems it's reaching its lowest, know that he gave it all for you to proceed in your boldness. No need to live life with regrets cause the camera's still rolling. Stick to the script and watch the devil's kids scatter like roaches. We used to chase after presidents, making money was prevalent. Filling up our pockets till a debit can't fit. Without it, we tend to feel hopeless. So the
listen to the vocals and how smooth they are now, as opposed to when we were hearing this. It's a big difference. Already you feel bored.
Listen. I pray that these words can give hope to the hopeless. Just a nobody that hopes to spark minds of the chosen. Wake up the dead so they can know that the future is golden. Ain't got your flowers yet the Father foresees you with roses. I know the feeling that you feeling is feeling unnoticed. All the repenting from your sin and why demons provoking. You wanna make it out the struggle while remaining humble. Cause results of sinning.
You hear the difference though, because it sounds like versus when you hear the other joint and the like when you hear these drums. Drum selection, drum patterns are everything in a beat. You need to make sure you have the right rhythms.
I pray that these words can give hope to the hopeless. Just a nobody that hopes to spark minds of the chosen. Wake up the dead so they can know that the future is golden. Ain't got your flowers yet the Father foresees you with roses. I know the feeling that you feeling is feeling unnoticed. All the repenting from your sin and why demons provoking. You wanna make it out the struggle while remaining humble. Cause results of sin, at least the sentence is leaving you broken. I preach these words of wisdom, hoping they reach you with potence. Don't let the devil have his way.
Now that's just an idea already, right? Versus if we were to work the initial drums, right? The initial drums just didn't really like compliment you. This is why sound selection and all that is very crucial. See, this right here, this is just basic. If I were to really like produce this record, the type of other sounds that you would hear on this joint would be mad different, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you hear the difference, like it's night and day. It's night and day, bro. Yeah. Yeah. As is though, the way it is, I'm about like I love what you were doing though. Like you were actually spitting on the joint and I appreciate it like a lot. I think it was good. But I'm at a good as is the way yours is. Probably a good Probably like a 6.5. I want to say it's in between just because those drums sound dead, bro. They sound very dead. There's no, there's like the sample's dope. Melody's dope. I would actually change the bass line, add better, like a heavier 808. I like the bass line in the beginning. It's dope. But once like the drums really come in, I would add a dope 808s and add some like percussion, different effects and stuff like that. Some dope like drops, like drum fills and stuff like that. Like I just made that real quick for you, right? But if we were to work, bro, I'd knock this joint out quick for you. Hit me up, bro. If you got the rights to that beat, let me know, and then I could definitely make it really dope. And yeah, as is though, like I said, 6.5, but it has 10 potential, easily. Shout out to Orion. Thank you, bro. And I think, are we done? We are done. Unfortunately. Hey guys, some of y'all, I think I'm seeing y'all's comments a lot later. So make sure y'all fast forward the stream, make sure it's live, because yeah, I think some of y'all are mad late. But yo, that's all we have tonight. Only 9. But I'm grateful. Ryan, hit me up, dog. Hit me up. DM me, dog. I'm telling you right now. Like this is the type of stuff I've been wanting to do, is like when like I hear stuff, I'm like, all it needs is this type of stuff, and like I literally want to be making some of y'all's beats like live, so y'all could just see what I'm talking about, the difference and stuff like that. But yeah, man, Ryan, hit me up. I can knock this joint out right now, tonight, and have it set for you, dog. Let me know. What do you want to do? Guys, whoever's in here, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for submitting tonight. Ryan, hit me up. DM me. Or Orion. Orion, where are you, dog? Is that you? Is that you, Ryan Williams? Or Ryan William? Is that you? Hey, bro, this is Chris Walker. Hey, Chris, hit me up, dog. Hit me up on my Instagram. My Instagram is onbeat music. ONBEATMUSIC. If you guys are trying to hit me up in my DMs, not Rapzilla's DMs, my DMs, onbeat music. Hit me up right now, Ryan. Let's talk. But guys, I'm out of here. We only had 9. Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram. At onbeat music on Instagram. But I'm off, y'all. Chris, appreciate you. Hit me up, dog. I'm looking for y'all. And everybody else, thank y'all guys for tapping in with me tonight. Okay, I was making sure. Thank you guys for tapping in with me tonight. I love you guys. I will be back next Friday. And hopefully we can get some more submissions in here. Hopefully we can give out some prizes. And hopefully we can get some 10s. You feel me? Love y'all. I'm out of here.